Happy Crimson Tuesday. Hi, Mousimus. Good to see you. Yes, a bit late. I knew I was going to be a bit late. Yes, fashionably early. You were fashionably early, probably. Yeah, I didn't know how late I would be. Turns out quite late. I'd be quite late tonight. It was soccer. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Q Pixel. Hi, happy Crimson Tuesday. Soccer, outdoor soccer started early for next week. Thank you, Eating With. Outdoor soccer started this week. And the games are either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And it just so happened that tonight's game was Tuesday. And in those cases, I will be a little bit later than usual for Crimson Tuesday. But better late than never is what I've been telling myself for my game and for, other stuff too, including this. But yeah, here we are. And it's going to be art stream. And it's going to be serious face art stream because we're going to get down to it. Disaster Squad, hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday too. Goldman Sum as well, Ace as well. Let's give a shout out to Disaster Squad, who is an awesome fellow solo indie game dev. It's good to see you. Yes, today is art stream Key Art, and we're actually going to. I was going to refine another one of our sketches. But I think I'm actually going to take the one we have and refine it because I'm kind of hoping to have it done by June 6th. But I don't know if that's possible, but we're going to try. Anyway, says, as long as you survived the soccer/football game and didn't get seriously injured, no black eyes or broken arms, so it looks like I'm fine. Yes! Edmund Detour! Hello! Cello. Good to see you. Yeah, that's as you guys know, that is now my metric for did the soccer game go well, is if I didn't re-injure my knee or re-injure my back, that's a victory. So I did win, that was a victory. And though my conditioning is very, very awful, very bad. So that was not a victory. But at least the injury part, yes, came out ahead on that one. We tied the game, which was good. And I had an assist, but not really. Like I had a touch on the ball at a corner kick, and then the person who did score actually touched it. So technically, I guess it's an assist, but whatever, it's fine. And I had a couple decent plays, but my conditioning is bad. But that's to be expected at the start of a season. Although I hoped I'd have a little better conditioning, considering I've been playing indoors all winter. But what are you gonna do? Matt Beyond, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Hey, what have you been up to today? Glad to have caught the stream. Yes. I'm sorry. I've also got my nose going. Good to see you. Yeah, so today it was a soccer day. That's why we're a little late. And also, I've been working on the new demo. And it's looking pretty good. That's going to be coming out June 6th. And so, I know I've been telling you guys that it's going to be a launch date announcement on June 6th. But when I start sharing it on social media, which I'll probably do starting tomorrow, I've been told by my PR folks that it's better to be vaguer about it and say that it's a big announcement coming June 6th, not actually the information, so people actually tune in. So when I start doing the Twitter and the Mastodon and the Blue Sky, all that, when I start tweeting and sharing on social media that there's going to be a big announcement on June 6th at the IGN pre-show, act very surprised. And don't say, oh yeah, I know what that is. That's going to be the launch date. No, don't say that. Just be like everybody else. Play along. Artistic Cooley says, happy Crimson Tuesday. Seagull, happy Crimson Tuesday. Common Ponsu as well, happy Crimson Tuesday. Yes. Yeah, coming up frighteningly quickly. Grindislav, I've been listening, on the the drive to and from soccer, I was listening to your amazing Save Your Game podcast episode with Pushing Up Roses and Special Boy Matt Ocamp. Let's give Grindislav a shout out. Of course, Grindislav is the developer of Rosewater, coming out also this year on the same day, not the same day. We like to joke, but it's not going to be the same day. Also streams on Twitch. And are you streaming for Wild West Wednesday tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, Grindislav? And if so, is it more animation? You'll laugh at it if exclusively goes in the Epic Game Store. They used to give some good money for those exclusives. And I'm not going to say anything. You know what the news is, but pretend you don't. And in the comment thread for all the social medias, when I say it's big news, don't be like, "Oh, I know what the big news is. It's the launch." Don't do that. We all need to work together on this. So. Now, okay. Ooh, Grindeslav is going to be working on voiceover first and then animation. Grindeslav has been busier than usual. On his new hobby, which he talks about on the Save Your Game podcast. And unfortunately, my Save Your Game podcast links go all linked to my episode. But if you go to the links, you'll find the other episodes too. And so definitely check that out. I haven't finished listening to it yet because it's a long one. It's like a 2-hour long episode. But it's a really good interview. Right now, I'm on the part where you talk about Disco Elysium. You're looking forward to that cowboy game? Yes, I'm also looking forward to that cowboy game. Anyway, it says on June 6th, the forthcoming game of the year will be announced. Well, I'm not going to be the only game announcing probably, so the chances are there might be a game of the year in there somewhere. Yes, you know my secret shame. No, Grindeslav, it's not a secret shame. It's just extremely nerdy, but that's fine. Like you're the right place to share that type of hobby. Apple release Macintosh. Okay, yeah, moving on. I see Eating With You here. Let's do a developer's update. Yes. Beta testing going well, and shockingly, few bugs have been found, and I've been working on those and fixing them, and that's going well. And Mac version is up for beta testers as well. Thank you to Eataway. And not much else really. That's all I got. Been busy just with the peripheral stuff. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna start probably doing Instagram Reels. Because it's a good way to reach people that maybe don't know about the game. So I'm going to attempt that possibly this week, but I have no context for making Instagram Reels, so I'm kind of terrified. I'm not on Instagram a lot. There is an Instagram, Crimson Diamond Instagram, that you can probably find on the crimsondiamond.com website, but it's very underused. But I'm probably going to change that working up to launch and stuff. So yeah. Evil Tentacle, Hyper Crimson continues. Good to see you. Mug Monster, good to see you as well. Might be on. I hope the Instagram Reels uses like text parse. I don't know if they do. I hope so too. Gundaki, Hyper Crimson Tuesday as well. Calvin Pencil says just making me a meme account to practice on. That sounds like a lot of work. It sounds like twice the work. I already kind of have a format in mind for it, and I kind of ran it through my PR people, and they're like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. But here's me feeling old and like, oh, I don't want to try something new. But if it's going to be good for the game, then I will try it. I'm going to be going through inspirations for the game, and that'll include my Colonel's Bequest big box, some vintage Agatha Christie covers that you've seen, like Gun Banana and stuff. Just going through that kind of stuff, and stuff that I'm interested in that made it into the game, or stuff that didn't. But yeah, I gotta read up on that, because I'm not on Instagram really all that much, and I don't really watch Reels too much. I don't know how to do. I had to ask every question, like, do you put hashtags on there? Do you put music on there? I don't know how to make them. I guess people just use their phones, and then you can edit them on your phone, which sounds like black magic to me, because I have also no attribute points in video editing. I have 0. Okay, I have one attribute point in video editing, which is I can just trim a video. Like when I put these up on YouTube, I just trim the ends so that it's not like 5 minutes of the title screen and nothing. So I just trim the ends and then post it. That's all I know how to do. So I'm not looking forward to this. It's fine. Il Bravo, Hyper Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Comment upon, so there is not any maple syrup in the game, but I was kind of an old draft of one of the characters. I was going to make one of the characters heiress to like a sugar bush, which is like a grove of maple trees that you would tap for maple syrup, but that never came to be. That was going to be like Margot was going to like come from maple syrup wealth or something. Because she's French Canadian, and they have some of that out in Quebec, but I did not do that. Yeah, Journeyman. Good to see you, by the way. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Says, I used to be a professional video editor. I've never made an Insta reel. Bilbo, oh my goodness. Bilbo, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Bilbo, I was lurking hardcore on your stream tonight, this afternoon, while you were playing that text parser mystery game, that Amstrad text parser from like 1985 or 1986. So good to see you. And we also ran into each other at Old School Jay's stream, where he was hosting G-Man Funk. Because G-Man Funk is doing like a whirlwind tour of visiting Twitch streamers, and they put together like a Windows 95 machine live on stream, and then they played Hoyle Book of Games, and also the Sierra Pinball game, and then to wrap up, Old School Jay accidentally spilled beer on it, and we're all worried about it, and we hope it's okay. It's good to see you, Bilbo. That really felt like a party last night. Just hanging out and watching them put that together, and then them playing the games and everything. Because there's so many like familiar Twitch streamers, retro Twitch streamers that were in the stream. It was good vibes. It was a lovely time. Just a Jeffy, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Really good to see you. Yeah, Seagull said those TikTok Reels algorithms are totally get a bunch of new eyes on the game. So different to other so different to other social media in that way. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, because I told you guys I am working with PR people like up until leading up to launch to help me with like all the stuff to do with launch. And yeah, that was a suggestion that they had made if I wanted to like broaden my reach and stuff. So I'll try it. I will try it. Thank you so much for the follow. Okie dokie. So we're gonna like just get into it then, because we started late. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna do my usual housekeeping, which, you know what? My first housekeeping. Thank you so much for the follow. My first housekeeping. I guess this is a good time to introduce myself to the Raiders and anyone else new to Crimson Tuesday. Welcome to Crimson Tuesday. I am Julia Minamata. I'm the solo game developer behind the Crimson Diamond, which is going to be coming out sometime soon. And there will be a big announcement. I got to start using this now. A big announcement on June 6th during the IGN live pre-show, which will be on the IGN YouTube channel. I'm assuming, and you can wishlist the game. On Steam, of course. And currently the demo is deactivated because there will be a new demo coming out also on June 6th. Yes. And a new trailer coming out on June 6th. I know, Thursday. It's not even it's like, a bit more than a week. That was cut by Gary J. Kings, who recently did the Dread Delusion trailer and also did the Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator trailer, a game I also worked on. So it's going to be good times. New trailer, new demo. All these things for me to worry about, thinking that they're not going to work. But they will probably work. I'm going to play the trailer for you guys. If you're not familiar, this is an EGA text parser mystery adventure game. I also like to let's play EGA text parser mystery adventure games on my channel. So we'll be doing that after I finish doing my art stuff, if you want to stick around. I'm currently playing Earthrise, which is by Interstell, or Matt Grusin, and that's from 1990, and it's a blast. I'm having a lot of fun with it. First things first, though, we're going to play the old trailer. This trailer was cut by Dan Polakar, who also did the music for the game. Because I told you guys I have one attribute point in video editing, which is just enough to trim the edges of my own videos. But let's watch that trailer together, and then we'll get into some housekeeping, and I'll be at an event in July, which I'm excited about, and then we're going to get into it. Let's do trailer. This goes out to Judith Butler's lover, of course. All right, here we go.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist, assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Okie dokie. So Maximus asked, will you be removing that standalone Chapter 1 from Steam as well? And it actually has been retired. I did that all, like, that's all been done. Although people who have Chapter 1 on Steam, like, that's still available to them. But apparently I've been told that people who search for Crimson Diamond Chapter 1 on Steam will not find it anymore. So it is inactive now. Although I don't know if people can still leave reviews and stuff like that for it. Hotstones, thank you so much for wish listing. That's super, super, super important. Blaholton, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. And Rasmanol, I'm so glad. Thank you for being excited about the game. I'm excited about releasing the game and also terrified, but excited, just a little bit excited. And I'm glad, Bilbo, also that you think it looks good. I'm really, oh boy, it's been a long time coming, that's for sure. So I'm already planning like 3 or 4 things to fill that giant hole in my life. That's good, that Crimson Diamond will leave after it's launched. I've already got some things that I'll be excited to share with you guys at the time, or if something comes of them. Okay, let's put the music back on. Let's get through our quick housekeeping stuff. First thing first, of course, is in July, I'm going to be in Tacoma, Washington for the adventure game Hotspot Fanfare, which is going to be great. And so there's some information there you can find out, and there's some tickets. You can buy tickets if you are going to be in the Tacoma, Washington area. This is the first adventure game focused event in North America, basically. It's the first time they're running it, so we're all really excited. Rasmanel says, big time. I remember you posting some test EG night scenes on CR Facebook group. They looked amazing. Thank you so much. And they're probably in the game. Like, I've altered very little art in the game. I've gone back to a few scenes, but I could just go back and keep touching them up forever, so I'm going to hold off on that. The fanfare schedule does look amazing. I'm going to be on a pixel art panel, and I'm very, very, very excited about that because the other panelists are going to be Meredith Gran, who made Perfect Tides, which is an incredible game. She's currently working on Station to Station, and she also I'm going to give her a shout out. She also has been streaming her art development for the game on Twitch as well. So check out Granulac. That's her channel. QPixel, I'm using Adventure Game Studio, which is actually the same engine that Meredith Gran used for Perfect Tides and is using for Station to Station. Tom Hardwidge is the other panelist who made Lucy Dreaming and is currently working on Heir of the Dog, and you can find those both. There's perfect-tides.com for Meredith's game and lucy-dreaming.com for Tom's game. And it will be moderated by the co-host of the Classic Gamers Guild podcast, Paul Corman, and my dear friend Anna Vigu, who is also co-host of the Adventure Game podcast. She won't be moderating, but she will be there. So I'm very excited to see her again. Okay, so that's that one first. Next thing, quickly, is I do have a Patreon, and the Patreon has got 2 tiers. This isn't Canadian dollars, but I think it comes down to like $5 US and $2.50 US tiers. And either tier, if you join before the game launches, you will be in the credits. And I'm not gonna say if you just joined the month before or like literally the day before it launches, you won't be in the credits. Actually, okay, there will be a time when I'm gonna probably do a cutoff of adding things in the game, which is probably going to be something like 2 weeks ahead of launch date, because Grindislav has been telling me that you need to submit your build to Steam and give them plenty of time to review it to make sure it launches, in which case that will be 2 weeks ahead of the launch date, which will be revealed at some point in the near future. So 2 weeks before launch date, I will have to cut off that. But if you are an active patron, by that time, you will be in the credits. Who's going to moderate Paul, though? Oh yeah, I also have links to the Classic Games Guild podcast as well. I believe I do. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, so you can check that out there. They have had some wonderful guests on. One of the most recent ones has been our own Ryan Slattery of Slat Studio fame, who made Betrayed Alliance 1 and 2. And it's a very good episode. I'm still kind of listening to that one as well. And if you're interested in more EGA text parser adventure game creators, modern ones, Cosmic Void has made 3 Tachyon Dreams games. And he's coming out with a Tachyon Dreams anthology, which is going to have some improvements to the games. Davor is making Fortune and Glory at also a streamer, deivore.com. .com, darn it. Twitch. DEIVORE on Twitch. Kenny Games is making Signal and Echo Iris is Missing. KINIgames.com. And that one is a demo, and that's a playable demo. It's really, really good. I've played through it. Mousimus remade Enclosure with his 3D engine. And you can find that MAUSIMUS on itch.io. Phil Forte has made 4 Snail Trek games. You can find them at snailtrek.com. And of course, Slat Studio, RJSLATTERY.com/betrayed-alliance. Yes. The Slat Studio episode of Classic Gamers Guild podcast is really good. And if you love text parsers, I don't know Bilbo. I don't know if Bilbo likes text parsers, but it was really fascinating watching him play this. I don't even remember the name of the game, but this mystery game on this Amstrad, and it's in French even, and it has like this virtual computer terminal that he was entering information on and just struggling with it. And when he figured out the syntax for how to enter stuff into the computer, like leans back and goes, "This game is easy," which I thought was so funny because he's playing a game from 1985 in French on using like program commands that are made up. Okay, next is Fourth Wall. I do have Fourth Wall merch stuff, so if you're interested in like t-shirts and embroidered hats and things like that, that's there. They ship suspiciously quickly, but I don't know how it works. Even for people in Australia, it's kind of shocking how fast this stuff gets produced and shipped. So I've been really liking them so far. And as I like to mention they do have good Twitch integration for giveaways and things like that. And I think that's it. I think we've gotten through everything. So let's get into actually working on the key art stuff for this game that I've been making for the past more than 6 years. That will be over soon. Yikes. Okay, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, let's actually change our tag to art. And I was not expecting to be working at this particular stage of it, but it's good because it actually is going to show you what this stage of the game is actually going to, the stage of this art production is actually going to look like, which is refinement. Bilbo, the game was not easy after all. But it was really cool looking. And I saw you playing, and there was a part where there was actually spot colors of red at a crime scene. It was very artfully done. Very beautiful game. But it does look tough, and it kind of reminded me of Mortville Manor and Malpidi Island. Robot Spacer has been wrestling with Malpidi Island for more than 100 hours, and I'm like, what is it with the French and these really, really difficult games? Oh yes, and Mousemus, makes a good point. Cosmic Void recently announced him and his team will be finishing Time Quest, an AGI classic from 20 years ago. Which, if anything, Cosmic Void knows how to do is finish games, because he's done more than a dozen of those games in 4 years. Okay, so here's what we start with, and we're actually going to get to the scary thing of actually making this stuff more detailed. And the thing that you need before you can make something more detailed is reference, copious amounts of photo reference. Because I have a tree in this background, but what kind of tree is it? Trees have different kinds of bark. Like a birch tree bark is going to look different from an oak tree bark versus, a eucalyptus tree bark. So the more specific we get, the more information we're going to need to have. And I'm thinking this is not going to be pixel art, which means you got to be a little bit more detailed as well. Tika, happy Come Single Tuesday, good to see you. Time Quest, Bilkun, good to see you as well. So I before stream I gathered a ton of art. So there's bushes in this background. Well, what kind of bushes are those? Morella pennsylvanica is what I looked at. These look up there the bushiest type of bush I've ever seen. I think they're called Northern Bayberry. Things like this. It's important to actually, even though I'm not going to be doing anything hyper realistic, it's really important to collect actual trowel. I actually even have the in-game trowel as well as a reference. There's a waterfall in the background there, so we need a bunch of, this all looks like the same waterfall, but whatever. Cattails, I picked up some cattails. I tried to find some nighttime forest scenes, but they weren't really what I was looking for. But the vibe of a Nancy Drew cover is, and we have a lot of Nancy Drew covers already in this folder, so we're going to work with that as well. Just to give you an idea of how these things actually do look. And when you want to make something, it's nice to have reality to start from. A bunch of lodges. This similar type of lodge is the kind of lodge that is in the game. Hairstyles. And I was even trying to look for real life examples of the type of clothing Nancy Maple is wearing. And there's this one's actually pretty close. This one here, with a belt around the sweater, and then it's a V-neck sweater, and then there's also a shirt underneath. Dika says, I have your bucket on my phone. I thought it might make a nice addition for the summer. Oh, that's nice. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, wow. Edenway says, speaking of AGI games and tech, Lance Ewing, one of the most prominent experts of AGI, posted an amazing blog entry about some discovered original AGI engine C code. The biggest revelation is they use Pascal case for naming. Oh, wow. So you guys both know about this. I'm really fascinated by that, by the old school way of doing things. Yeah, so you see, I've tried to collect V-neck sweaters with, mid sleeves and stuff. And you never are really going to find exactly what you're looking for. I also was looking at specifically the type of way in the game Nancy Maple's scarf is tied, which is like a double bow thingy. So there's a lot of that. And yes, a lot of like moody moonlit nights. These are going to be very strong references as well for this piece. And then, of course, yeah, we've already looked at like typewriter stuff and book covers, more Bio Menace, speaking of, and Agatha Christie book covers, and all these things we've already have. And it's just nice to have. You know what? This actually is a pretty good. This particular case of the missing toilet paper. That's not a real Nancy Drew book, but that idea of that kind of lighting might be nice. That kind of coloring as well, like the blue. So we've got a ton to look at. Like a moody, dark night here as well, and more bush. Oh, and you put a Nancy sticker in your earbud case. Yes, I do have a ton of these little Nancy Maple stickers, which I will send. I put them all in the Patreon Christmas cards. I didn't stick them. I just gave them on the backing so people can stick them wherever they want. Oh, thank you for the link to the blog entry. I will open that and put it on my Safari page. Okay, cool. Thank you for the link. So the first question, of course, is going to be, where do we start? And that's the question. Is where do we start with this? And my inclination is start. No, wrong X. My inclination is to start with the character, because once I get the character working correctly, then it's going to help with everything else, I think. Because even now, her head is gigantic, which it is. In the game, it's big, so we're going to keep it big, but we need to figure out exactly the size and shape that she's going to be on this piece. And it's fun to draw people, so why don't we do Nancy Maple first? I have some game reference here. We've got some pictures of what she looks like, just to keep it consistent. And a close-up of what she wears. Let's open up. And yeah, I know there's Pure Ref, and I haven't checked it out yet. Every time there comes to be like a suggestion of a really good, useful thing to try, it's always a matter of getting over the obstacle of having to learn something new. But I know it's probably going to be very useful. We're going to need some... Keep her character... I don't even think I'm particularly good at keeping her looking consistent anyway. But, we can at least pretend look like we're trying to do that. Okay. See, this one doesn't even really look like her, does it? I don't know. I don't know what she looks like. I should know what she looks like. But when you kind of put these all together, she's not really a super consistent look. But the thing is with this resolution and these colors, you can basically just put a bob haircut on someone in a yellow scarf, and you're going to kind of be okay. Oh, anyway, says about learning new things. Things are hard until they're easy. Yeah, pretty much. Is there anything else I want to pull here? No, I think we're good. So we have a Nancy reference. We're going to go back into those real life references that I picked up, because one of the things about it, most people in well, I wouldn't even say most people in art, but most people are wearing clothes, and clothes are actually extremely difficult to draw, because fabric is kind of two-dimensional, and you're wrapping it around a three-dimensional form, and it drapes differently depending on what kind of fabric it is and how big it is, and it's a whole thing. Oh boy. Fractal Mind Mike, happy Crimson Tuesday. Thank you so much for the subs. His greetings. Things are never easy. And Fractal Mind Mike knows. Fractal Mind Mike knows. Let's give a shout out to Fractal Mind Mike, who is, of course, an amazing retro streamer, and also was at the little, the old school J stream party last night. And it was so fun to see everybody not everybody, but it's good to see like a good group of people out and about while watching the stream. Yeah, like her age is all over the place. Mr. Gel, happy Crimson Tuesday. Her age is all over the place. Everything's all over the place. But we're gonna try. You know, we're gonna try. We're gonna make an effort. And it'll be closer than if I hadn't made the effort. So you know. Oh yeah, this is actually a very good reference here too, because I basically just use that as my primary reference for her pose. Let's pick up all this stuff. Yes, the G-Funk Old School J co-stream was so much fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay. So, we have scarf reference. We have like belted sweater plus skirt reference. I know this is a bit short. I love this outfit. I want this outfit. And maybe this is the kind of fabric that the skirt would be. And we have this reference is kind of like an overall feel reference. Although I'd probably do Brighter Moonlight than this one is. And then we have this one. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is going to be a whole thing. Okay, this isn't. There's no like. Let's not dance around this. Let's get into it. Gee, I don't know. Better. Yes, yeah, Tika, yeah, G-Funk is having the vacation of a lifetime. Yeah, just hearing all the places he's been seeing and going and the people he's been meeting. I need to do an Australia trip. There's quite a few of you cool people that are in Australia that I'd love to meet. Okay. So daunting, you know? Okay. Let's just start a new layer, just like any other thing that we're doing. Just start a new layer. Just don't even think about it. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I would love to do like a whirlwind trip like that. Okay. First things first is we're gonna need to get this better looking. We need to, first things first is make it look better. How about that? Is that a good place to start? Okay. And first thing is, I feel like my elbow is not resting in a good place for this. Okay. Too big. Okay. We're going to get in here. We're going to see what we can do about this face. Obviously, it's very not good currently. But we don't want to get too detailed. Just, we have to get a little bit more detail than what we are seeing currently. So what does her nose look like? It's kind of, it's one of those noses that kind of points upward. And also the angle that she's at is also pointing upward. And also her eyes are like this. So they're going to be like there and then there. Just give her some of these guidelines to see what I'm looking at. Okay. Cress Up! Oh my goodness, happy Crimson Tuesday. It's good to see you. Cress Up, amazing. Adventure Game, speaking of Adventure Game Hotspot fanfare, Adventure Game Hotspot network member Cress Up. Also streams. Oh, what'd I just do? I meant to shout you out. And it's going well. I had a meeting today, and I met someone who is a friend of yours that you were going to be seeing this weekend, I believe, which is kind of cool. Small world. Let's shout out Cress Up. Cress Up just did, I haven't watched it yet, but Cress Up just did an interview with Lucas Pope, and I'm really looking forward to listening to it. Oh, who? It's gonna be can I say the name? Is that okay? Kaylin. I met Kaylin today at a meeting, video meeting, and she said that she knows you. Yeah. It's just because we were talking and stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah. This is someone like Cress Up and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, I know. Kaylin, yeah, Kaylin's lovely. So I told her to say hi for me when she sees you. And Cress Up, are you going to be at the Adventure Game Fanfare? Hotspot Fanfare thing? But yes, the Lucas Pope thing, and one of the revelations that Cressup came away with from that interview with Lucas Pope is Return of the Oberdin. There was supposed to be he wanted to make another game that was in the same universe after that one. Yeah. Okay. Yes. You're taking a trip. You're going to meet her up. That's wonderful. Yeah. Such a small world. And of course, Lucas Pope, a huge game dev hero of mine. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I still haven't played his Playdate game, which I'm very also looking forward to. Okay, so let's see. Let's look. What is our Nancy reference for her looking upwards? Nothing. Of course, we don't have anything of her looking upwards at that angle. Okay. Chris, I'm not coming to the fanfare, but Lucas Pope is a lovely person, which I'm very glad to hear. Yeah, exactly. Oberdin too. I would. Oberdin. Okay, you know what? Let's do her eyebrows first. This is such a bad. I'm not actually good at drawing. I'm not good at drawing, and I'm not good at drawing this exact angle. So why did I do it? Why did I do it to myself? We should just get what her actual head is doing in her neck. Right? Oh my goodness, the rust. So like here's where her neck is going to be, right? Like I'm just going to put I'm probably going to take this stuff up, but sometimes it's just nice to have a guide of where everything would be. An ear is like what's your jaw? I don't know what she looks like. Maybe it has to be shorter. Hey, Oberdin Din Harder. More recording is good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh, Chris, as I said to him, unfortunately, he just felt a bit overdone with it all. Oh, I'm so sad. I would play, if he came out with one of those every few years, I would faithfully play every one of them. Yeah, Matt says, oh boy, I remember trying to draw eyes from a certain angle. To erase it rigorously, I'd ripped the page and ruined the whole drawing. I've done. That's why I bought. There's a particular sketchbook that I buy for doing my, like, when I used to do more pencil drawing for, like, final art. There's a sketchbook. It's like a Robert Bridgman sketchbook. It's got a goat on it. And it's got, like, really thick paper. And that's the only kind I buy. Because the paper is really thick and it stands up to the most incredible amount of erasing, although eventually what happens is just it becomes really smooth and you just kind of completely erase the tooth of the paper. Overdone. Yeah, Grindeslov likes a good pun. Okay, so here we have, so this is roughly what her head is going to be like, right? But it's like her, I think the eye is too high, right? Because if her eye is like that, well, I would want it to be like bugged open, right? Like, oh my god. Look at the big diamond I found. That wouldn't be a faceted specimen, just like she kind of said that in the thing, so it shouldn't be. Why do I keep on trying to make her eye more open and then I don't do it? First, let's try to get a face on her, and then we will try to actually... Yeah, this is awful. Thank you for sitting here with me and watching me struggle horribly with this. With this angle. She just looks like she's high. Oh no, the motion was giving you motion sickness of Oberdin. Oh yeah, just give her, just make her. It would be inconsistent if I give her one eye now and I have to redo all the assets. Yeah, I love the Oberdin. I'd actually never played Papers, Please, but I love Oberdin so much. Okay. This is bad. But you gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta start somewhere. And this is where I start moving all her features up. You have to start somewhere, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, her whole face has to move down. And then her hair, which way does her hair part? Okay, hair parts this way. Right? And then her head is actually, her hair, why is it both? Okay. So we're going to have her hair come up higher. Because her hair is really actually kind of it's almost like helmet hair or something. She's got big hair. And then you wouldn't even see this ear, really, probably too much, because her hair kind of hair hair helmets, like that. It's actually kind of longer, isn't it? Her hair. Okay. Yeah, Golden Idol more recordings. I want to play that one, but I have not got around to it. And then maybe should her mouth be like open, like ooh. Yeah, the hairline's gonna help. But her hairline is more like this, like she's got that side part, which is a bit of a hassle when you have a sprite that's not symmetrical, because then you can't just flip it. You always have to, do two versions actually. Grinslav vouches for Golden Idol. Golden Idol so good. Oh, nice. Matt says, paid $10 to draw Hello Kitty characters on a canvas today for my teacher's daughter's birthday party. What a strange sentence. It's nice. It's nice. Like a professional artist. It's nice to get a little bit of money for stuff like this. Okay, so that's fine. That's a decent stage of oh yeah, I was going to be like, oh, do we want her to be like, oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let's do another layer. And at this point, I don't even really look at the layers. Ooh, diamond. Ooh, diamond. Yeah, maybe. Right? She's like, ooh, diamond. Oh, Cressup also vouches for Golden Idol. There's going to be a new one? See, that's the thing, is it's so much like when you think of an Agatha Christie books, it's like she just was churning them out like more and more and more, and everyone just wants them all kind of thing. That's the way I like to have stuff too. Which way I like something, and then I'm like, that's the format I like. So please continue doing that format forever. But of course, like, a lot of people who are creative don't want to do the same format forever, and I totally get it. But for me, like, I already have a sequel in mind, and I've got the Google Doc note of exactly what I'd want to do for the sequel to this game. And it's more of, kind of more of the same. Of course it's going to be different, but it's going to be the same format. I'm not an innovator. I'm not an innovator. I just like to refine something. You're not even see her collarbones. I don't know why I'm putting them in. Sequels not so secretly confirmed. Yeah, Oh, Benjamin Rivers, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh, and Kinney Games also working on a new one? Benjamin Rivers is working on a game of his own, and also one of these people who has another game in mind as well for after the... First of all, the game he's currently working on is not even announced yet, but he's also working on starting another game too. Let's give a shout out to the Benjamin Rivers, who is also a Twitch streamer, streams game dev, and also is Toronto game dev. And Benjamin Rivers, I didn't actually get to ask you this. Are you going to be attending any Toronto Games Week events? I have like 3 things planned for after the Crimson Time, and one of them is the sequel. One of them is like a small game, and I told you guys I wanted to do like an AGI style some little game, and I already know what I'd want to do for that. And then the other one is something, there might be other stuff too. Like there's a few other things. Because I can't possibly not have anything to do after this is over, because I don't know what would happen. And that sounds ominous, but it's not ominous. Okay. Oh yeah, I need a picture of a person in a collared shirt. And I did get some of those. Although it's not the kind of fabric that I think of Nancy would be wearing like more like a silky fabric collared shirt. It wouldn't be like one of these. More like this one, I guess. That's why I picked it up, but smaller lapels. We gotta start somewhere. Look at them sleeves. Okay. Nancy maybe go with quantity surveying. I don't even know what quantity surveying is. Oh, yeah, bench maneuvers. I have not made my mind up yet about if I'm going to Toronto Games Week stuff, but Zalavir is going to be in town for Toronto Games Week, so I'm going to at least try to meet up with him. But for the actual thing, I don't know if I'm going to be going. I'd like to. I haven't really looked at the schedule yet, and if there's something that catches my eye, I may do. Okay, so let's actually, yeah, let's put some... We should probably just get her body working, I guess, before we actually start putting clothes on her. Bird Quest at Eating With. Yeah, there's I don't know. I kind of invented Nancy's like her outfit. I don't even know if it really makes sense because why would you put it like why would a sweater? It probably doesn't make sense, but like see how her sweater has like belt loops that are sweater belt loops, and that's a leather belt. I don't know if that works. These belts look like they're just on top of the sweater, but it's too late to change this, so I don't know. It's fine. Yeah. So we're just kind of figuring out what this is actually going to look like. Okay, here we go. And her body looks kind of weird here. So let's fix this. Yes, for sure. Yeah. If you and Nance end up doing anything, we should like get together. I had lots of layering while recordings. Oh, artistic collusion. I assumed what you looked up what a young woman was wearing in the mid-1910s. I think it was more, the dresses were bigger than this. In fact, let me just quickly do a quick look. I'm pretty sure I did. It was so long ago. Okay, let's look up. I feel like it was not as, I mean, this is a bit ahead of its time. 1910s women's fashion. Yeah, it's yeah, it's more like dressy. It's more like long skirts, you know, that reach to the floor. I didn't really want to, so this isn't really super accurate. Like what Margot is wearing is actually quite accurate to like a fancy dress from this era, but I didn't really care for the clothing that was supposed to be of this era for Nancy, so I kind of cheated. Yeah, exactly. BM Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, this is. I was just kind of thinking that like you're just gonna see what Nancy looks like with no clothes on, right now. Yeah, nothing I love more in fashion. Buttoned up flannel, V-neck. You know, it's like a more like this kind of like a silky type of shirt, and then a V-neck. Not even a V-neck. It's like this kind of sweater, but shorter, and then longer skirt. But yeah, like I feel like. Where's her body going? Like here's her. There's her rib cage. She's got a pretty slim rib cage. Our Nancy. So there's her rib cage. Maybe she needs to be. Where's the rest of her? So she's kind of bent over, right, like this. You know, like there's her like. She's really long. That's fine, whatever. She's long. Some people are long. And then this would probably not look like the same, or... You know, these people had long silhouettes in the fashion drawings, right? She's gonna have a big old long silhouette. Ooh la la. Yeah, it's just a little more 20s, a little Goldman Summer, like a little advanced. Like, Nessa is dressed like and actually Nessa's dressed a little older because I like to think she never changed her dress style from like the late 1800s. So she's like 1900, pre-1900. Nessa's dressed like that, and Margot's definitely fashionable 1910s, and Nancy is a little bit advanced. Nancy with clandestine. clandestine field work. Okay, so this elbow is kind of a disaster, so let's get in there. Let's polish this stuff up. Yeah, don't mind Nancy at the moment. We need to get what her body looks like underneath his clothes before we can do the clothes. Because it's going to be wrapped around and draped over her body. So we need to have that first. So avert your eyes if you have like a sensitive constitution. And this is a huge Popeye forearm, so let's fix that. But I do like the angle there, so we'll probably fix it over here. Look at that, look at that. What is going on? It's just like a really pointy elbow. She's been eating her spinach yet. Yeah, exactly. Just put her in the bushes. And it's going to save us all so much trouble. Okay, so that's fine. That's doing the trick. And then tapers down. Right. To arms and fingers. So I hear. Most arms end in hands and fingers. So we need to do that. Oh, Beta Human, happy Crimson Good Tuesday, good to see you. What is her hand doing? It's like... I'm not gonna act like I don't have like a bunch of rocks I can use as reference. Okay, here's my giant garnet, so she's kind of doing a... You know... maybe she'd be like... that or something. I'm gonna need to take a picture of my own hand. We're not at that stage yet. We just need something that, you know, is not going to stand out as being really bad. That's the threshold for this. So she's going to have like a big old thumb here. And actually, I guess her big old thumb should be there. I don't know. I'm just making this up right now. If most hands end in fingers, why did they make fingerless gloves? Not checkmate, Beta Human says. Fingerless gloves. I guess for... grip. I think good for grip. I think good for... No, this is not right at all. No, this is... No, we don't want... No, this is bad. This is completely bad. What do we want? What do we want? Okay. Thumb down. Thumb is on her face side. And then the rest envelops. So we're going to do just a C claw thing. A C-shaped claw. Like this. So we're going to give her just a crab hand for now. She has pincer hands. It's fine. I'm glad you're enjoying this, the Benjamin Rivers. It's, my gosh. There we go. Just give her like a thing. She's got a crab claw hand. That's fine. It's fine for now. Broad strokes. Just doing broad strokes. Okay, what else do we need? Let's check out these. Yeah, this probably... That doesn't... It's not as lumpy. So here is like there, and then it does come out like that. Okay. And, well, this wouldn't be like this necessarily. This would be like so. I don't know if I don't know if I can finish this key art by June 6th, you guys, because we were thinking about painting it. I don't know how to paint. I gotta like learn how to paint between then and now. Oh, Matt, this is for the key art for the game, which doesn't exist yet. I just been using the logo for the game this whole time. But most games have key art, and that's what I'm trying to do today, or the past few times we've been doing this. But I do want to make it painted, because even though the game is like pixel art, I find that most games, even if they're pixel art, they don't have pixel art key art, They tend to have not pixel key art. Like, they tend to have, painted or drawn, illustrated stuff. And I don't know, like, it could be that this could be like, this could end up looking like, I don't even know if I could do it, but like, yeah, and like a Nancy Drew cover, right? Like these look painted, or it could end up looking like that Anne of Ingleside cover that I showed you guys. This one, like we could even do something like this, which is actually a lot more in keeping with my own illustration style, which is actually pretty flat. But this is from, that's very evocative still too. So I could still do something like that. Like, this is after I've given up on painting it, basically. I could still salvage it and give a treatment like this. Is the idea. There's always like some insurance of what to do if all those fail. So I can always fall back on my usual illustration style for this. So I guess that's like gonna help me feel better about it. And then she's got shoes on, so I don't really have to do feet. But like the foot would probably like her the shoe. Would be like, I don't know, like that would be. Oh, I probably have to get a reference for that. But like her foot would be like, that's her foot. It's like the sole of the shoe, whatever. But that looks bad, so we're gonna have to. I probably will need to seek a reference for that, because it's a weird angle. Is it gonna be more like that? Actually, there's her heel, and then the rest of it, right? Something. Yeah, flat and shaded with extra layers of the faux painted. Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, at the very least, when I'm like devising this, I will be devising exactly like the colors and the values and everything digitally before I try to execute a painting. And if it doesn't work, I'll just stay with like the digital. Tweety Verity, happy Crimson Tuesday, good to see you. Yeah, we're just trying to make her look better. In fact, let's actually check our progress on that so far. Yeah, she kind of started. Oh, well. I shouldn't actually just get rid of all these layers. She started like this today. And we've got in her to here, which is not bad. Hair's kind of short. And also, like, her hair's big enough that she'd actually have, you could probably see her hair on the other side too. So let's make her hair a bit longer. Because it's past her jaw. Mine, it's actually past her jaw. So it's like here. Well, maybe because she's tilting her head back, you're kind of seeing, I don't know, bad hair. And then you'd probably see some hair on that side too, because of the incredible volume of Nancy's hair. Okay. Oh yeah, her other hand. Can we make this other hand look just as good as the other hand? Also, this needs to taper more. Because like, so elbow is going to be like here, right? There's elbow, so this needs to taper more. We can flare out and taper more. So elbow. You can give one of those like spiral elbows like you have in like cartoons. Like, oh, there's your elbow. Or however they do that. I don't know. I don't actually do elbows like that. I just give it a little indentation thing. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like it, Tutti Verdi. Yeah, this is... Hopefully this is all gonna come off smoothly with just flawless execution. And I will be finished this by June 6th when everything else is coming out. But if I don't, then, you know, it'll be out for launch or whatnot. We're gonna try though, because at least if I aim for the 6th and I don't make it, then I'll be closer than if I hadn't aimed for it at all. You know. So this hand, her hand is like, that's the little finger there. And actually this doesn't really do that, right? Because it's just going to be the heel of her. Maybe redo this. Yeah, it's going to be like the... I want it to look like a mystery book cover. Like I want it to have that feel. Ooh, it's got to do like here, right? Maybe like that's more likely. Thinking about what her actual hand would be doing. And that would read better, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of doing like a thing, but whatever reads better is better. And let's get rid of some of this. The darkness is giving a weird impression, so we're just going to get rid of some of that. Okay. Yeah, because the thickness of the line is actually obscuring where each of these lines is supposed to be. So the shape is not reading well. So we're just going to scrub some of that off. And then like... And that's fine. Okay. That's not bad. Like, I think that's enough of a guide for actually putting clothes on her. Of course, what we can do before we do that is every artist's favorite trick, which is to flip this and then see if anything jumps out as really bad. And the first thing that jumps out to me is... The first thing that jumped out to me was her weird lip. And the second thing was like, what's going on over here? Like this, actually, like it would go like that. And this looks funny. Like I need to actually... It's not bad. Pocahontas 5 people. Simon K 1176. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, well, yeah, the letters are backwards first. So that's the first. Yeah, the first. That's not even what jumped out at me first, though. To be honest, the first thing that was, I'm just trying to. It's actually not horrible. Like I'm not totally hating it. Though I still don't know what's going on in here. So we might have to actually do some research about what is going on here. Under her. Here's the rib cage. Okay. We're going to do this in a different color. Okay, hold on. Oh. That's just, I don't have color. Oh, I put this in gray. Like, this does not have to be in grayscale. It just needs to look like it's in grayscale. Don't merge. And let's just do some underdrawing on this just to find her body there, because it's not reading that well. Hand, arm. Yeah, the arm might be too straight. It is kind of doing the load bearing, so it would probably be like locked. But let's do some underdrawing here. So we have her here. Her rib cage is here, like so, and then right, she's got her clavicles there, and there's her sternum here, and then so she's kind of puffed her chest out some, maybe. So it'd be like clavicle here, and then her arm is here. Actually, first I also need to do just to add a layer where the contrast is okay. Cool. Benjamin Rivers asks, when you draw, do you primarily think of lines or volumes? I'm lines. I'm a line person. So this is her rib cage kind of thing. Kind of. So there's like, yeah, there'd be ribs here, right? And then her arm is here, but then the part that concerns me is her spine and her torso, right? Like, she's like kind of slouched, like so, and so she's got, so that, and then, oh man, okay, and her here and her here, and then her other one is there. It's not bad. So this actual leg is actually here. Okay, so I just need to so that's the leg coming here. So that's the leg. So we need the leg to do that. So I just need to extend this. Is that what's giving? And then this, yeah, this looks like it's not her crotch though, right? That's not where her crotch is. And then that also needs to be changed. Okay, so we're gonna, so this needs to be here, and then this is where, like, this is where that happens. Like, that's where that's inserting into her pelvis. And then this one, yeah, this needs to not be like this. And then this one, this leg, you know, so. Of course, this is all going to be covered with clothes. Team Lines, hey, Benjamin Rivers, Team Lines as well. Sparky Pilot, happy Crimson Tuesday, good to see you. Evil Tentacle, I, for one, am looking forward to the release of, I don't know how people, like, flip, like, type and stuff. I'm always very impressed. So this, and you know, my thing about me is my elbows kind of hyperextend. So whenever I think about people's elbows, I probably end up making them hyperextendy too. But yeah, I kind of need to probably make this higher. Like the bend would probably be higher, like that. She just looks like she's wearing like thigh highs. Oh, you should for a backwards text already. A nice evil tentacle. More ominous without clothes, like she's some kind of witch in the moonlight. Dave, we're happy. Crimson Katusta, good to see you. I think you were streaming earlier, weren't you? Let's give a shout out. Davor is also a fellow indie adventure game dev who makes amazing art. Davor. Okay. Yeah, so this is actually like kind of working for me, I suppose. We can start putting clothes on her. Nancy. Okay. We're going to... What I like about the V is that it does help you like with the center of where that would be, you know, and the angle helps you as well. It helps me. Helps you. It helps me. That's what I like about it. Gives you like something to hold on to. Yes. Shredded clothes, claw marks from angry cormorants or Jordan almonds stuck in her hair. Lots of Jordan almonds. So you just look possessed. And then, like, yeah, she would have her, like, yeah, and we actually have reference. I wish these scarves were, like, solidly colored and not beautifully patterned. This actually might be a good one to have. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, it's vaguely what I've done here, which is, you know, she's got, like, it's got, like, bow part that kind of comes up, right? We do want more drama in this piece, but probably that's a little more drama. Just something like that would probably be. And there's like the little tails which have to also be put in. But I tend to not do them, as you can see. Like I don't put the end parts. So we just might pretend they don't exist. The lighting, Dave, is going to be quite some time from now. This is probably going to be nighttime. It's probably going to be nighttime, but it could be daytime. I don't see why not. But I'm thinking about these mysterious looking, you know, it could be like dusky kind of day. Okay. In fact, I should have been looking at that. Okay, anyway. So here is that. And then, you know, she's got like... So another thing. So this is another thing about clothing, right? Is it's not going to be like that because as you move, like if it's a tube shape, but if one side is kind of extended further than the other side, it's going to be a little bit like that. And also it's not skin tight, so it needs to kind of fall off a little, you know. But it's a pretty, and actually she's got a bicep, so, well, not much of a bicep, but, you know, it's hard for me to, like, you gotta think in, like, 3D, you know? I'm not good at that, actually. But actually, it's actually gonna be longer, I think. Probably something like, tubes. They're a series of tubes. Oh my gosh! Deovor says, has anyone been watching the NES Open? Hungry Goria is tied for first this year? Holy cow. Oh, Beta Human says, something that I'm trying to figure out is whether the diamond was cut or uncut when it was found. It was uncut, Beta Human. It was uncut. And that's why the one in there's a newspaper that you get, and there's a photo of a diamond in the newspaper, and it's a cut diamond, and Nancy's like, what an embarrassing inaccuracy. because it would be an uncut. And if you look at uncut diamonds, like they can have a really nice octahedral crystal structure, and it's really cool. So this is me just trying to add, just looking at the kind of wrinkles. Like this is a tight-ish type of thing, but it still would. There are going to be still parts where it falls apart away from her, because it's not like a skin tight spandex type of fabric. How much can she bench? I don't know. It's not in canon how much she can bench. Probably not much. She's like in her early 20s, and she's not like physically active. Dave Boy says, speaking of cutting, my first fasting time block is this Thursday. What are you going to be, glass, Dave Boy, I'm assuming, just to start? That's so exciting, and I'm so jealous. And then she's also, another thing about Nancy, this particular outfit, which you don't see here, and one of these pictures actually has, oh yeah, this one has, like, what actual her, she has longer sleeves. Practice rocks, okay. You have some gem quality quartz in the mouth. That is so exciting. I want to do that. I want to do that so badly. Actually, so this V actually is going to be bigger. Bigger. Like so. And she does have like sleeves here, this is kind of like, yeah, weird. I don't know what kind of fabric this is. It's pretty fine. Kind of a fabric. I don't know. I don't know. And this is like so. And be twisted a little bit. And then now we can. Maybe she needs more here. And then we can get rid of this. And she actually would have like, oh yeah, her belt. We could have put her belt on. So her belt would be here. I guess, but we can make this like thicker. And her big old belt buckle. So what kind of rocks are the practice rocks, Deivor? And because this is a belt, like it's rigid, so it's actually gonna come away from the body like so. We're gonna put them belt loops on. I don't know, the sweater with the belt loops. Don't ask. And then the actual sweater that she's wearing is longer. And where do I not have? Oh, you know what? The side view of Nancy has the length of the sweater under the belt. So let's do that. Game reference. This one, actually, yeah, that's good because it does have. So this actually. And this is kind of, she's bent, so yeah, she's gonna have creases. And also this is, clothes has volume, so you gotta add volume. Clothes. Ooh, okay. Okay. David says, I think the practice rocks are just things they found on the ground. It's mostly to get the practice making all the weird angles and doing the math and the fancy cuts. I'm going to try my hand at an octahedral cut and a brilliant cut, time permitting. I'm assuming the brilliant one takes a hot minute. Dave, I saw this YouTube video the other day of this guy who he got like a lab-grown ruby, and he cut a D20 with it. And it's incredible. I think if you probably just looked on YouTube for Ruby D20. Okay, you saw it? Oh my goodness. That guy's amazing. Yeah, those are the most incredible videos. Another really cool guy. There's a metalsmith guy who he takes like he'll take like a hunk of rock and it's got some gold in it, and he like refines it down to get the pure gold out of it. And he has another video where he made purple gold, and it's incredible. Yeah, I think they use acid to cut out the numbers. Yeah, the ruby one is amazing, Davor. And then the metalsmith person, yeah, it's purple gold. It actually chemically is purple, and it's weird. Like he saw it on the internet and he thought it was kind of a scam, but he actually like figured out how to do it because there's actually recipes how to do it on the internet. It's incredible, incredible. Okay. Very soothing content. And yeah, so this doesn't have to be that thick either. Here. Oh, I got rid of like the little point. And then this actually wouldn't be like that small of an angle. Okay, yeah, you're planning on making an amethyst D20. The corundum is a bit above the equipment's pay grade, yeah. Specialized equipment, yeah. That's so cool that you're doing that, Davor. Okay, next is going to be her... The buckle's actually comically large. It actually is huge. It's like a Santa Claus belt, which is bad. But, you know, well, got to be a little bit accurate. And this, yeah, we gotta make this more standy outy. Okay. And then this also, this line shouldn't be that thick. You're excited? Oh, I'm excited for you. Okay, next is skirt. Skirt. Oh, you know what? That one has the tails on it, so let's just put the tails of the... I think I do put them when I remember, and then sometimes I don't remember. There we go. Okay. And the skirt. So the skirt is... What's the length of the skirt? It like goes down to her ankle. She kind of goes down to her like mid-calf. Ooh, okay. I won't even read that, Davor, if it's a secret. But that's really cool that you're going to do that. That's so cool. Let's see here. So now we're going to do skirts. And for skirts are very drapey. Well, not all skirts, but Nancy's skirt is quite drapey, which means that if she's sitting like this, you're gonna see, like, you know, it's gonna be like so, and you're gonna not obviously, you're not gonna see this line, but you're gonna see how that would work, right? Where you'd be like, oh, there's like indications that there's a gully, a leg gully here, you know? And I don't know, this is probably bad. I should probably look at reference for this part, because clothing is tough to draw. Clothing is tough. But I'm going to pretend and then regret it after. The skirt, yeah, that's a good question. More recordings, is the skirt pleated? I think that there have been times where it looks extremely pleated. This one's not, though. So in this version of the skirt, it's not pleated. But there are versions of the skirt, like this one looks very pleated. So it's very inconsistent. The actual sprite, of course, it's kind of hard to tell because she's like a tiny. Pixel Lady. This one, this one, the top is pleated. That one you can't tell. It's all like watery, silky. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing about Googling references for stuff, like not knowing the names of things to avoid. It's true. What is the skirt in the close-up scene in the intro? Close-up scene in the intro? Like, this... Oh, we don't see the skirt here. We don't really see the skirt here either. Here's what the skirt looks like in the game. I don't know how much of a help that is. But I'm kind of okay with not making a pleated skirt because I think it's going to get noisy in this. So it's okay for it not to be. So, but I'm gonna need like material reference for this. This isn't, you know. But let's see. So we're gonna just have it go over her calf and then just kind of, you know, peter out or something. It's bad. It's bad. But we're still at that sketch stage that, you know, we'll pretend like we're never leaving. We're going to pretend we're never leaving this non-committal sketch stage where things can, you know, not look good, and it's totally fine because it's just the sketch stage. You don't have to make things look good at the sketch stage. It's just a sketch. Nancy the Friendly Ghost. Oh, look at her little claw hand. Look at her little crab hand that she's got. So good. For Magpie, happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Good to see you. It's not bad. I'm not going to say it's the best thing ever. But it's not bad. So this is where we started. This is how it's going. It's not bad. Well, she probably needs a bit more like volume here. Okay, that's not bad. So I mean, I'm gonna leave her like this for. It's fine. Exactly for Magpie. My motto. It's fine. But actually, I think this V should be deeper. Looking at the sprite. Oh, that's fine. I did it again. Fine. Alright, and then also, like, yeah, it's like she's kind of, you know, I don't know. And this should be lumpy, probably. And this shouldn't be parallel, probably. Okay, that's fine. I did it again. Okay, I'm gonna stop noticing. Adrian Bauer, good to see you. Ninja Maple and the 31 Chambers of Blood. Sorry. Let's move on to some other part. You might think that I'd go to the bucket next, and that's hard to resist, but it's not. I think the next thing is going to be like actually how this landscape is breaking down. Oh, you know what? I even forgot. Here's the thing. I forgot we flipped this. So let's reflip it. It's always a good sign, I think, if you forgot that you flipped something. It's not what I meant. Image. Rotate canvas. Image rotation. Flip canvas. There we go. How can you tell? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot also her foot, because I was just wishful thinking that I wouldn't have to deal with that. Like her foot, like here's she's wearing like those she's wearing kind of ballet flatty type of shoes, right? And they have a sole kind of. See, I can't hide behind, and her foot is way too small. I can't hide behind these thick lines forever. We need to be honest and actually define these shapes instead of being all expressionistic. It's not too late to put a small bush in. Thank you, Evil Tentacle, for the flip, yeah. She looks so odd to me when she's flipped like that, you know? Like, it looks completely different sprite. That little bush. But that's not to say we're not going to put the bush in, but it's always a matter of, you know. If we partially put a bush in, we partially still need the foot. Matter of pride. Also, it's just a matter of also... Although, yeah, what if we just put a big bush there? Like this. Right? Oh, so tempting. You know what we could do? We could put an ominous shadow in the front. It wouldn't work. Ominous shadow in the front. I know, it's kind of killing me that it does kind of frame it nicely. It does, though. Because no one cares about her foot. You don't really need it. She doesn't need a foot. Never gonna say never. Yeah, I'm never gonna say never for obscuring foot bush. The most useful type of topiary for artists. I'm not saying no. Okay, notice that I'm not. I kind of dig how it's looking over there. Solves two problems. You'd all know that I took the cheap way out. Oh, DC Bueller, happy Crimson Tuesday, good to see you. Give a shout out. DC Bueller, what were you up to? Oh yeah, you know what, I don't know if Bilbo's still here, but I forgot to ask Bilbo what he was playing. I kind of assumed he was still playing that Amstrad mystery game. How are you doing, DC Bueller? Pod Patrol coming in, surrender all your treats. Oh no. Oh no. Good to see you. Yeah, I think DC Bueller, you're also another one of the attendees to that awesome the G Funk and Old School J stream. Pot Patrol. Yeah, what were you up to? Hello, quite well. Super excited for your game. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're just working on the key art for the game. Where the choo-choo go? We had to get rid of the choo-choo because there was too much going on in this for effective key art. Like we need something. We need something that is going to be we need it to read like when it's like this big, basically. Because Steam wants every single type of dimensions under the sun. They're like, we want a teeny tiny fingernail-sized piece. We need it to be 5x8 for, for some reason. And then we also need a piece of art that's like, 4,000 by 8,000. And then we also need one that's like a triangle. They ask for all kinds of weird shapes, so you have to be able to accommodate that. Oh, DC Bueller said, me and my dad are doing an online battle for Axis and Allies, a battle that's been going on for 30 years. Oh, I love it. What an epic battle. Oh, see, Davor knows about the Steam library of images you need. Some of them are so bizarre. Just finished making all the different Steam pictures. Yeah. No, yeah, not worth making the icon size. Well, the icon would be something definitely much simpler than this. But like, I think their smallest size they want is like 236 pixels by something, and I'm like, oh. Eventual iOS output when the game sells like hotcakes. Yeah, like I always say, that's a problem I would like to have. But yeah, I mean, even at this size, like once we got the tone in and everything, like this would still read at that size, and that's kind of important. And then also I need to like be able to reconfigure, like all these need to be on separate layers so I can because they want, you know, skinny bookmarks, but they also want like tall banners. Oh, nice. Yeah, enjoy the. I hope the weather's nice enough for you outside there, DC Bueller. You know, out of all the reference that I did pick up for this piece, I didn't pick up anyone kneeling, that was definitely my bad. I should have done that. And also like a foot that's doing what I'm trying to pretend this is doing. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, put a little bush over there, you know. I'm not saying no. Or as you said, tall obscuring grasses. We could put a strategically placed cattail over there, and no one would be the wiser except for you guys. You guys know all the dirty secrets. We could just put we could put tall grass, right? Let's turn that on. So you don't even know. Right. Oh, I kind of like the tall grasses. Oh, before Magpie, speaking of GOG, yeah, I submitted my game to GOG, like the demo anyway. Well, not the demo, but the game. But you don't have to submit the game physically when you submit to them. I just submitted, you know, the idea of the game to them, and I have not heard back yet. But like I mentioned to you guys, when you submit a game to GOG, I tried this. First of all, I tried doing it on my mobile like weeks ago, and I'm like, okay, this is not working on mobile. I must need to go onto my desktop. And when I went onto my desktop, it had this weird thing where you have to enter the date, your launch date, and I think I mentioned this to you guys. Like, it's not like a calendar where you click on the date, and it's not like a menu where you can scroll through some dates. It was like you had to write it down on your keyboard, and then it would fill up the wrong numbers, like the wrong spot that you'd want to fill out. It was bizarre. And I struggled for probably like literally 10 or 15 minutes on that. It was so weird, Dave. Like it was the seventh question. Like, you don't have to submit a game to see what this is like, but try to get to the seventh question. Like, just do like filler stuff, and then get to that seventh question where it asks you for your launch date. And I don't know if there's something wrong with me or something wrong with my browser or something, but it was like, how are you supposed to enter the date in? Okay, and Dave did ask, what's the opinion of the dirty secret so far? Definitely soft serve Professor Plumber. How the close up of that sprite, that large Professor Plumber sprite, when he slides into that Nancy Maple close up in the museum basement, where he's just got no legs. That's probably the dirtiest secret. Can I just completely obscure her foot like a big old cheater? Professor Plumber does haunt my nightmares. Yeah, he's a nightmare. You like the train door secret best for Magpie? Oh dear, that one for anyone new to stream is. I have several views of a particular type of train in the game, and there's two train secrets actually. One of them is the train cars in my game have an inconsistent number of windows in the cars, and then the other one is the type of train model that I was using does not have side doors. It only has doors at the ends of the cars, and I put side doors in. Ooh, okay. Benjamin River says, GOG is a nightmare. We submitted one of our games. They sent back a 3-page passive-aggressive review with a score to reject us. Whoa. Oh, no, I'm scared now. Oh, no. I'm scared. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, dear. Okay, yeah, okay. That, you know what? We'll just take it out for now, but we have that in our back pocket. We have the obscuring grass in our back pocket. That's what the next one's going to be called. Nancy Maple in the case of the obscuring grass. And Journeyman, Nancy fully shredded in a hooded cloak peers up at the gleaming diamond in the moonlight. And it wouldn't be a diamond like that. I should just correct that now before I forget, which is this shouldn't actually look like this. It should look like an octahedron. And it shouldn't be that big. What was I thinking? It would be like... It has to be big enough to read on the key art, though, when they want the little baby image for that. Just, that's going to be... It would never be this big. It's not even that big in the intro, but... It's fine. They've accepted other pixel art adventures recently. Surely they'll accept Crimson Diamond. I don't know. I don't count on anything. Oh, it's GOG that they're talking about. Itch, I've had pretty decent experiences with Itch myself, but I've not really sold anything on it. All the digging, yeah, she's just ripped. Okay, but yeah, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually figure out what's going on with this ground here, because it's all over the place. That's my next thing. Like, not the trowel. The trowel and the bucket are actually pretty easy things to incorporate because they're just kind of, movable. They're just movable elements. We need most to establish what is going on with this ground. That's the most important thing. Jeez. Here we go. And there is some leftover shading because I've got my poor layer discipline left that, but that's okay. We're just going to scrub it all away. Scrub it all away. Oh no, I forgot to pull my Photoshop off to the side a little so I can just have a peek at my notifications. Yeah, I'm really liking how this is looking. I'm just hoping, yeah, it's not a nightmare to finish. But part of the thing you learn as you draw stuff for a while is you kind of know to either consciously or subconsciously to avoid what you're not, the kinds of compositions and the kinds of elements that you just don't want to draw or you don't think you're good at drawing. Okay, so next is going to be the ground. So let's see. That's going to be tied to this tree. So we're going to probably want to put... Oh, that's right. Oh, Davor is the one with the itch issues. I remember, yes. Davor says, I have a framed email over my monitor right now, but a saga involving itch support. I remember that. Okay, so yes, you've had a not good experience with itch support. A legendarily not good experience. It's a kind of a really weird case, though, Like, I feel like it's a very edge case of an edge case, the kind of thing that you encountered. So hopefully that's not something that is going to commonly happen for people. Because it was super, very odd. At least I hope it's not a common problem. Yeah, let's just clean this all up, all the bark lines. I do have some reference of tree that I'll probably look at for this, but we're just going to get the basic shape worked out here. Nicholas Patton says, redeem show, I'll find something. Oh, and Davor says, you know what, it's weird, but honestly, after using their interface, I really understand how the mistake was made. Oh, also, apparently, Davor says George Broussard has had issues with his support too. Didn't get resolved until DMing the CEO on Twitter. Yikes. Okay, Nicholas Patton, would you like to see a stamp, or would you like to see a matchbook? Yeah, that's terrible. I'm so sorry you had that experience, Benjamin Rivers. That's awful. Old School J, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. I've been talking a lot about your amazing stream the other night of you and the G-Funk. That was fantastic. I used to play that Hoyle Book of Games 1 so much. And I love that one. Of course, it's also EGA, so that certainly helps. But Old School J, wonderful retro streamer, the other night was putting together a Windows 95 machine. with the G-Funk and playing some old Windows 95 games. Matchbook, Nicholas Patton says, okay, let me grab one. And how is the PC, Old School J, that you built the other day? Because everyone is worried about it. What's this one? Okay, this one, okay, I don't know. Oh, it's not fun. I'm gonna pick a funner one. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Okay, Old School J said it was probably one of the worst filmed on mic streams I've done in a while. One of the most fun. It was great because even like the webcam that you had, it definitely did feel like we were in a different era. So it was very accurate to that feeling. Okay, let's do our Nicholas Patton redeem show a fun something. And when you redeem that, you can choose between a matchbook and a stamp. And Nicholas Patton picked a matchbook, and I have a real nice one here. Just look at this logo. I should turn off the... I will turn off the chroma key. Look at this. Look at this beauty. A Seaway Hotel. Look at this logo. Look at that. Back, same as the front. Okay, but let's open it up and see what it has to say. Oh, look, they're blue even. Look at that. Look at these beautiful blue matches. And what does it say here? Okay, there are a few locations here. There's Toronto, Ontario, Seaway, Beverly Hills Motor Hotel, Seaway Towers Motor Hotel, Seaway Hotel. They've got one in Kingston, Ontario, Seaway Townhouse Motor Hotel, Ottawa, Ontario. There's a Talisman Motor Inn, Windsor, Ontario, Seaway Inn, Montreal, Quebec, Seaway Capri Hotel, and Seaway Motor Inn. So that's all the locations on the matchbook. What's a Seaway Hotel? I guess they just mostly had motels, or called them motor inns at the time. Do they make motor inns anymore? Motels? Do they make motels anymore? Because the only ones I know are like vintagey looking ones. But that is the Seaway Hotel with all over Canada, Toronto, Kingston, Ottawa, Windsor, and Montreal. I wonder if they're still in business. I doubt it. It's gorgeous. It probably is from the 70s, Old School J, if I had to guess. It's beautiful. And the fact that it's blue match heads. I love that attention to detail. And it looks like, have any of these been used? These are not used. This is a completely intact matchbook from probably 70s. Vintage, you guys. So thank you, Nicholas Patton, for that redemption. And there's a collection of matchbooks here that I have. Also some beautiful stamps as well. The other day, I showed some stamps, a stamp book with a full set from the 1964 Tokyo Olympics. So there we go. eBay opportunity. Oh, they're definitely okay. But do they make brand new motels still? Because I think motel is a pretty good format. Yes, teal matches. Okay, thank you for that redemption again. Let's get back. It's good to have a bit of an eye break from the piece and then return to it. So let's return to it. Oh, no, that's not the right thing. This is the right thing. Okay. And already, I feel like, I'm already feeling pretty good about this. You know, the skirt creases are kind of a disaster, but that's what I get for not looking at reference. But I will probably seek out some reference at some point and correct that. Oh yeah, you know what? That's pretty bad. That one shouldn't be there. And also, that line is a disaster. Disaster. Old School J says, we have a few proper motels in town, decent ones. They date back to the 80s mostly. Yeah, that's the feeling I would get. It seems like new ones are all corporate chain stuff like Travelodge. For Magpie asks, is Dan 100% done with audio stuff? All the music is done for Magpie, but the sound effects, he's still, he's got a bunch of MT32 sound effects that he still needs to give to me, but he's busy at the moment. But I gotta remember to pester him about that when he is available. But I can, it's within my power to create my own my own sound effects using Beatbox, and I did like that train, the train sound effect that's now in the trailer. I did that on Beatbox, so it's not a total lost case if he's too busy to even deliver sound effects to me. I would love to have more sound effects in the game. Like I might do crickets or something for some, maybe by the water at night or something. But I know the game itself does not have a heck of a lot of sounds. The trainer's a hoot, no pun intended. Thank you. Oh, nice. Old School J is doing MT32 music for Mike's game right now. It's a lot of fun. Are you thinking of like doing like a floppy, like a MIDI album release? Because that's on Dan's radar. He actually bought a disc duplicator. It's funny because he saw that 2 of them were up for sale, I think, and he bought one, and Brenda Romero bought the other one. Because he's like, oh, there's these disc duplicators they're up on for sale. Do you want one? And she's like, yes. So he's got one, and it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous machine. Yeah, I feel like this. I'm making these small adjustments when I shouldn't be, because I told you this is just the sketch stage. We don't need to make any adjustments. But yeah, before I got distracted, I was going to figure out what's the deal with this ground, right? Because we want it to kind of be in line with the way that we think the ground would be for that tree. Like here. And do we want it to be descending or ascending? We don't want it to be... What I don't want is I don't want this ground to be completely flat, because that's not interesting. So we do want it to be doing something hilly vaguely, but I don't know what yet. Okay, Old School J says, I made some stabs at a MIDI album a while ago. I couldn't get enough stuff together for it. Did end up doing the disc label art, though. It's called General Protection's Illegal Operation. Lovely. I'd like something called, what was that usual, like, error message we'd get? Abort, retry, ignore. Yes, kneeling on the skulls of her foes. All this stuff. Yeah, all these, like, these could all be skulls here. Right? Just skulls. Right? You did a 3-track EP on floppy in 2015. It was Impulse Tracker music. Impulse Tracker music. Yeah. The Mountain of Skulls would definitely have people asking all kinds of questions, but probably would cause people to get the wrong impression about the game. I feel like I do want it to be, well, when you have a river, like the land tends to slope downward toward the river, so I guess I should do that. Because we want this to be accurate? Hold on, I need to make a new layer. F1 Magpie. It would be fun to put a little Bio Menace Easter egg in here somewhere. Or Pantsmo. I don't know if there's room for any Easter eggs. We already had to take out the train. And I am sad about that. Because I loved the train. I want, like, a train adds mystery. And it adds, like, the idea of what the era is and stuff. So I'm a little sad that it's not going to have a train. Speaking of, I saw that the lead singer of Train died, and he was like 58 or something. That was pretty sad. Speaking of trains, I don't know. Ooh, Davor! Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm so happy you did that. Thank you, Davor. Redeemed. Julia plays Bio Menace for 10 minutes, and I can already tell first I'm gonna want this land to be slanted the other way. But anyway, we finished Bio Menace. Episode 2 one of the streams ago, and we're going to be starting episode 3, and I'm so excited to play it, and I was hoping someone would redeem it. So let's turn that on. I actually have it all queued up and ready to go. Hold on. It's here already. It's under the surface, just waiting. It's here. It's been here the whole time, you guys, and I couldn't be more pleased. So give me a second. 20 minutes. No, well, it always ends up being 20 minutes anyway, Mr. Joe. And already from this music, I feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like it's going to get real serious in this episode. I'm going to turn the music down a bit because it is quite a spectacularly exuberant game. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn it down a bit. You let me know if it's too loud or too soft or what. And let me turn off the muting and the volume mixer. Is that the one? No, is that not the one? No, that's the wrong one. Okay, it is this one? Yes. Oh, it feels serious this time. Yes, you mean it was Bio Menace all along? Always has been. There's always Bio Menace. You can't hear the music? Okay, wait. Let me... Can you hear it yet? You should be able to hear it now because I'm seeing it in desktop audio. Look at that, there's cyborgs in this, there's little fire demons. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's get into it. Yeah, the ominous track, I was thinking, oh no, I'm in trouble. Okay. 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 I can't remember. I don't know if we've been playing easy or normal. 15 seconds of practice. Okay, no. We're gonna do easy because you know me. It's actually quite loud. Okay, we're gonna turn it down. I'll turn it down. I'll turn it down. No, thank you for telling me, first of all, because one of my pet peeves, yeah, is when the music is too loud on a stream. Okay, how's this? Okay. Okay, let's get into it. Begin easy. Easy. Barrack. Oh. Oh, look, inspiration for my key art today. Okay, time check, 10:22. 10:32, so we need to 10:42. Oh, what? That was bad. Is there any visual indicator that that was an explosion? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Snake in the grass. Oh, no, seriously, though. Is there any way of me seeing those? I don't... No. Oh, is there like a... Maybe I can see them. Maybe I'm just pretending. Oh. Well, you know. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, he was fast. Okay. Okay. So I can't, I'm concentrating. This is life or death over here. Okay. So I will catch up on chat in a bit, but this is a fight for Snake's life. Whoa, oh, he's a little bomb guy. Oh no. Yep. 50 crimson diamonds for an extra life. Where's the little bomb guy? Did he explode himself? Can I, let's see, can I, nope. Oh, come on now. Yeah. Okay, find out crystal shell. Okay, this is like nice, because they're not assuming that you played the other two, which is kind of weird though, because why wouldn't they assume that you'd played the other two? Like, who would start with playing episode 3? But it's nice that they're still, in case maybe you forgot, right? Like maybe, or maybe you were waiting for this to come out, right? Like maybe you were waiting like 5 years for the next one to come out and then you're rusty. Oh. Oops, I didn't want to do that. It's okay. I don't like how fast that guy is. I don't like him. I just also don't like how he's carrying that. It just looks weird. You know, like, it looks like... I don't even want to say what that looks like. It's weird. I like those guys, because those guys are super slow. Oh, see, I'm actually... My reflexes are... No! Getting... Oh, he didn't get me. Are getting better. Don't like them. They need pants. No, what just shot me? Looks like Snake's gonna need some help here. Oh well. Again, this is just, you know, getting the lay of the land. What can you expect? Yeah, you know, it's to be expected. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Pants mode 2. Your pants mode 2 is just this. And just we take off Snake's pants and put pants on everything else. I would never mar Snake Logan's dignity by taking his pants off. Make him run around in tidy whities. It's beneath him. What am I even supposed to do? Like, I don't understand. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Ooh, I like this. This is cool. Like, oh. What's going on? What's going on? What is that? What is that? Can I... What is... No, okay, what... Just gonna run through it. I don't get it. Oh, man. Just knew that was gonna happen. Oh, look! Look! Hey. But I do know there's still more to this level. So I kind of don't want to leave. But there's no way I can make it through this gauntlet again. That's okay. Time check. Okay, I'm doing great. Okay, save. I forget what this level's called. Save. It's called May 28th. May 28th. Just trying. I might have to redo all that because I did bad. But I'm so just excited to be playing this. And I won't make you guys re-watch me playing that. Oh, cool. If I do end up replaying that or feeling like it's necessary, I can do that off stream. So I don't want to make you guys have like suffer enough watching me play this. Oh no, I have no more. Yeah. Oh, he's kind of cute. Oh boy. No, so bad. I'm so bad at this. Okay, it's fine. It's fun. As long as we're having fun. Oh my god. Okay, I definitely needed that. Oh. It's fine. Hey, like, you know what? I'm fine with, like, not finding all the secrets in this game because I'm just fighting for my life like Snake is fighting for his life. Snake is not looking for the high score. He's trying to save the world. Okay, plasma bolts. Okay. Plasma bolts are strong. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Game over. The body shape reminds me of Bubs from Homestar Runner. Give Snake a kill. That'd be cool. Invincibility. Never mind. It's okay. Hey, I already got the high score. What do you know? Cool, but we still have time. So I guess I have, because I died and I game overed, then we're gonna have to like try again from the beginning. We have 2 more minutes. So we have 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes to get good. Okay, and oh, see, I can see them though. Right? They're kind of like they're like light gray, right? Am I just fooling myself? Because I think I can see them, right? There's one there. See, there's a single white pixel. See, okay, I can totally see them. It's a pixel hunt. Just need to be careful. Just watch for the single white pixel. Yep, there it is. You can't fool me. That's not a single white pixel, but I can see it. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Except... I'm getting better. Oh, this guy. I don't like the way he steps. Don't like him. Oh, I didn't even get hit that time. Okay, yeah, this is good. This is good. I think we can finish out this level in good shape. Where's that little... The timing. Come on. Pantsmo's big relative. Okay. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. Okay, so... Oh! Okay, I didn't mean to do... No. After... Okay, there's 4 episodes of Bio Menace, so... But after that, there's no more Bio Menace? Oh, see. What am I gonna do? See, that's me. Is there's still plenty of Bio Menace to go, but I'm just like, what am I gonna do in like 2 years when there's no more Bio Menace? When I've done all the Bio Menaces. I've menaced all the bios. Okay, in the first level before the gauntlet, invincibility hidden in the ceiling. Gotcha. Which you need to find to even be able to finish the level on hard. Oh, interesting. There's only 3? Oh no. Okay, I thought there was 4. There's not 4? I thought it said 1 to 4. Oh, I'm so sad. What am I gonna do? Play Keen? I played Keen kind of like before. I don't know if I don't know if I played all of them though. And I was hearing the other day, I think somebody streamed. Oh my gosh, that guy totally got me. I was seeing in somebody's stream that people give up at Keen 3 or something for some reason. People were talking about Keen. I don't know if I want to play Keen. Do we have any more Apogee EGA platformers to enjoy? Or just EGA platformers in general? Oh my gosh. I walked into that. Lemming level redeem? Lemmings? The fourth option is to quit. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm even sadder faster now because now this is all the Bio Menace I have. Oh. Monster Bash, Clyde's... Okay, so there's a few things we could try. That is EGA, platforming. I guess there's always Captain Comic, but that game's really hard. I remember playing that when I was a kid and just... Maybe I need to revisit Captain Comic. But is it... Okay, you guys know my level of skill with this, so... Would I be able to finish Captain Comic? And it's okay if you say no, because I know what my limitations are. I keep forgetting that that's a wall. Oh, you almost got me there. You almost got me there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! No! Oh no. Maybe not this time. Oh, Duke Nukem 1 is an AGA. Oh, yes. Yeah, maybe Duke Nukem 1. Because that's kind of like, it's kind of like Blake. I mean, Snake. Sorry. I played like 3 of these and I still don't know his name. I'm so sorry, Blake. Snake! I'm so sorry, Snake. I can't believe I walked into the lasers. Oh, so stupid. So stupid. I even have the crystal and everything. Gosh darn it. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to go the other way, right? I'm not going to do the gauntlet. I'm going to go the other way. So there, okay, so it's in one of these doors, I'm assuming, right? Like the thing, right? Oh, so this is this like a bonus? What is this? Okay, is it in here? Is it this? Okay, no, it's not that. Okay. What? Oh, man. Oh, it's over. It's over, you guys. Okay, this is my last, like, I don't think... Okay, after this death, then we're gonna get back to work. And then we'll have to do this again. I'm gonna game over again. Because... That's terrible. That's a troll. Ugh. And Duke Nukem... Duke 2 doesn't have magenta. That is sad. That's horrible. Shame on you, Apogee, for that troll. Okay, so there is an invincibility thing somewhere here. Oh no. Oh, okay, I found it. Oh, sweet. Oh, I didn't know those things punch when you get close to them, because I've never gotten close to one. This is great. Okay, cool. Ah, with impunity. Okay, well... Fort entrance. Did I save already? Okay, so, yeah, that was fine. There's the same outcome, really, as that, so... That's okay. I will do better later. But I'm glad we got to do that. So thank you again, Nicholas Powden, for that redemption. We are going to mute that. We're going to get back to work. But that was good. I always advocate for resting one's eyes, coming back with fresh perspective. Although I already know what I wanted to. Why is Adventure Game Studio open? Oh well. We're not doing there. Okay. Ooh, change my tag. Gotta change my tag. I remember it on my own that time. Did I even change this to art? Yeah, I did. I remember doing that. Okay. Let's get back to this. Okay. Crystal Caves and Secret Agent. Okay, good. So I'm not told. Secret Agent. Ooh, was Pixel Turkey playing Secret Agent the other day? That game looked really hard. Computer fan is Alice today. Probably because of all the secret apps running in the background. Yeah, you guys hear my fan? I'm sorry if you do. Alive. Oh, alive. Alive. Yeah, I already know from, like, yeah, I need to change this. I don't, even though it should be like it run the river, land slopes down to a river, I want this to be subtly this way, actually, because it leads us to her again. Okay. Oh, it's not annoying? Okay, I'm glad it's not. I'm going to move this just a little further away from the mic and see if that helps. But I don't think it's going to do anything. But anyway. I'm sorry. I hate moving the mic because it makes a weird noise. But I'm going to try to... No. It's got to be here or something. Alright. Can you make your SSD click at random intervals? Oh, I forgot to turn the music back on. Oh, a beta human says, if AGS is open, let's debug the plaid glitch. So we figured it out. I got some help. So apparently with the latest version of AGS, there's a debug thing, and it actually displayed differently in that one. So that gave me a hint of what it was. And also, like, my beta testers, I believe it was Mousemus actually helped me with this. The problem was that when you have a speech portrait, like you have the speech portrait talking, and then you also have a speech portrait blinking. And when you have a scene, like a close-up scene, where you want them talking, but then you also don't want to see the speech portrait, you can change the speech portrait for like a blank sprite, a transparent blank sprite. The problem with that was when I first started making the Crimson Diamond in an AGS, it was an 8-bit game. And when Dave Gilbert was testing it, he was like, you should probably, and he was right, of course, he was right, that you should probably not make this as an 8-bit game. So I changed it, converted it to a 32-bit game, but there were still some older assets that were 8-bit. And sometimes they work fine, but with a transparent asset that like that, it graphically glitched. So that was one of the problems with the plaid glitch. The second problem was I had only set the speech portrait to the blank filler image and not the blinking portrait. That's why it was blinking on and off. And I couldn't tell that it was a blinking image because for me it was just that weird black plaid looking thing. But when Mousemus ran it, I think it was Mousemus, ran it through the debugger in a different version of AGS, a more recent one, you actually saw like Professor Plummer's little face. And then I made me feel like it was going to be something like that. So it was a bit complicated, but we totally fixed it. It was a team effort. Yeah, we got that one, yeah, before the new demo. Yeah, so that's going to be another, like, a demo feature where we're like, oh, no plaid glitch. Well, no one will know what that is, but, you know, there is no plaid glitch now. And that's good. Yeah, so that's feeling fine. And I guess the next thing I want to do is figure out... I'm kind of pleased with how... with where and how the river is, so we're probably not going to need to change that. Although, with this, the way that these figures are, I need to coordinate between the figures and the cattails better. Because I feel like the figures need to be closer in to where she is. So we're going to move them over. And then, yeah, and adjust the cattails as needed. Yes, eating with, yeah, the weird black square that was in the close-up. Yeah, yeah, so that was a thing. But definitely glad that it got fixed. Because, it was something where I felt like it was just going to be something I would have to live with. Because I have no idea what's going on here. But after I saw it was displaying differently in the newer version of AGS, and that really helped. And just knowing that I still have some, like, legacy 8-bit assets, but they don't seem to break anything. So I've just let them be. And I certainly hope that's not going to, break anything later. Because I don't even know what assets are still that old. There's like more than 7,000 assets in this game. Yeah, okay, yeah, the black square that would appear, yeah. So it was because, yeah, it was transparent, but when the conversion between 8-bit and 32-bit, it made it not transparent all of a sudden, and then it also made it glitchy graphically. So that's definitely what happened. And then actually, I had that same glitch where there would be like a weird yellow thing that would appear in like another conversation, and I just also didn't know what that was from, and I was able to solve that same graphical glitch in like 3 different scenes because of figuring that out. So that was really good. And there was actually another one where there was another day-night type of issue, and I fixed that too. And yeah, the testers have been amazing. That does not look like an arm, it looks terrible. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly Mouseman. Similar glitch. Yeah, Evan, Nathan talking. Another glitch with Nessa and Corvus talking. Oh, you know, it says fun with bitness of files. Previous job we had an issue where build file caused problems if it was edited in a certain IDE editor. Weird issue. Yeah, you just never know. But another case of, yeah, like my next game won't have that issue because I'll know all these other new things. Look, I'm sure my new game will only take 2 years to make. It's going to be great because I figured it all out. No, it's not true. Like, you should see the code. It's a mess. It's like a nightmare. And one of the things I want to do after I've launched the game is I do want to strip out all, like, I want to have a good template to work from to start the next one, because there's a lot of like redundant code and there's a lot of like code that's fighting itself, and that's bad. It's good that you got that glitch fixed because reviews will dock you for it for sure. I just don't want to give anybody a reason, because there will be other reasons. There will be plenty of reasons for people not to like it, and I just want to give them as few of those as possible. But doubtless there will be other things for people to be annoyed about, I'm sure. Oh, the files is saved in some different format, ASCII versus UTF-8 or something like that. Yeah, get your eyes checked. Yeah, I know. It's, you know, it's kind of nice because when I had the demo up and as like a free-to-play chapter 1 thing and people could review it, it was really good to have obvious things they could criticize, because that's what people would criticize. Because the introductory art was not finished, so people would say, "Oh, this art looks terrible," right? And I knew that it was unfinished, so it didn't bother me. And then they didn't actually get around to complaining or giving negative feedback about other stuff, because I'm like, yeah, that is totally legitimate. I agree extremely with you. Yeah, this game isn't native 8K 240 hertz, Adrian Brow. Yes, lazy dev. I could make my game 8K dev. It would just look the same, but it would just, you know, be big, I guess, or small. I guess small. It would be the same. And you can't have 2 of these cattails. You need 3. You don't want an even number. So what I can do... And I told you I don't want them to be just descending, but you know, it's not so bad. It's not that bad. It could be worse. Obscuring bush. Here comes the obscuring bush. You know what? Darn it. Anyway, whatever. We'll leave that for now. Next thing we want to do is we want to... well, this one's rather large, isn't it? Overture. Let's do a time check. Okay, ooh, it's 10:58. Ted Bob, good to see you. Oh my goodness, happy Crimson Tuesday. What are you up to? Were you doing art stuff or game stuff? Let's give Ted Bob a shout out. Ted Bob is a lovely, lovely artist. Speaking of art, shout out. Ted, yeah, art stuff. You've come to the right place for some art stuff, Ted Bob. Working on the key art for Crimson Diamond stuff, and I was kind of hoping to have this done by June 6th, like everything else, but we'll see. Like, I have gotten stuff to final stage from this stage in like a night, back in the good old / bad old days of being a freelance illustrator, but I don't want to do that to myself. Because after you do something like that, you end up feeling like you have the flu for 4 days, and that's no good. But yeah, like looking at the time, 11, I want to play some Earth Siege. So let's say 10:15. 10:15, we will play Earth Siege until whatever time that I feel like it. Oh, a gentleman said there's a really neato GDC 2016 talk on 8-bit and British. I thought this said British and 8-bitish graphics by Mark Ferrari, worked with Ron at LucasArts, talking about old techniques with new methods. Interesting. Okay, I've seen one Mark Ferrari GDC talk about pixel art, but maybe not that one. I did it again. I'm so sorry, Belkoon. Rise Siege. Earthrise. Gosh darn, I gotta play Earth Siege to get it out of my system. I've been so good about it too. It's I like to get the names of things right, you know, as it's common courtesy. I'm so sorry, Matt Grusin. Wherever you may be. I hope you're doing well, Matt Grusin, because your game is darn good. Earth. Yeah. Yeah, of course it's confusing. Is Earth Siege even a game, or is it a TV show? Planet Attack. Yeah. Okay, so here we have... So that's good, but I also feel like this bucket... I don't want it to look too crowded either. Okay, Earth Siege was a game published by Sierra, Edenway says, I believe. Okay. It's probably not an adventure game. It's probably not an EGA adventure game, so I probably won't play it here, but I should at least look at it. Maybe this bucket is too big. Or too tall? Yeah, two vastly different games. Yes. Okay, mid or later 90s, a mech type game from what I remember from the cover. Earth Siege. Okay. Biorismo. Yeah. Yeah, the other in that old school J stream, people talking about like he had a boxed copy of Rise of the Dragon, and I was recalling the opposite of fondly those arcade sequences in Rise of the Dragon. Holy cow! That was a time, wasn't it? And Bilkun did keep a tally of how many times I died to that wire puzzle, and I think it was what, like 40. It was at least 29. I can't remember how many. Yeah, the jumping, like the fact that I think if you held the jump button down, the double, yeah, it was the double jump. I was just in such despair. Okay, Sierra Games website, Edenway says the first Earth Siege game came out in 1994, developed by Dynamics. That means that Earthrise came first. Pants Rise. Pants Rise. I like that. I can't really get behind a game like that. These don't even have to be that big, because these could be behind her. You know? I will position them slightly behind her. Okay. Yes, Bill Coon says that wire puzzle in Rise of the Dragon was when I abandoned that game in 1990, 1991. Yeah. That was not good. Pants Siege. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, sorry, just for some reason I get the audio thing, but it doesn't say in my chat or anything about it, so I have to like check my notifications. But thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm just like that tree root. That tree root doesn't look good. Yeah, and now everything has to get fixed. I should actually look at one of my trowel handle references for this, because you might as well do it right the first time. Yeah, they kind of have a fun shape. They don't look like a weird popsicle. This is why reference is important. And I say this as having completely not looked at any reference for the actual drawing of the figure that is the most important part of this game. I mean, the most important part of this image, that was bad. I should have had that. I will look at some later. Off stream. And then nothing will have changed. I'll be like, yeah, it was perfect. It was totally realistic. I need to like that's how bad it is. Like actually, that's a type of spatial reasoning is where you could actually rotate something in your head, and I just forget about it. Just forget about it. If I could just do that, why would I need that? You know how you can. There used to be those puzzles where there'd be some sort of shape, and then they say rotate this in your head 90 degrees, and like pick which one it would be. And I'm like, I'd rather not. Reference to reference. I think I got it. I will look because this is an important thing for this thing that's important to me. So I will look. Right. Oh my gosh. Pink bunny cakes. Thank you so much for the gift subs. That's lovely of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Pink bunny cakes gifted a tier 1 sub to Bloody Cactus, Sujack, Bulbadino, Bean Awake, Joseph Corwin, Board Game Heaven, G Pudding, I'm Halo, Pepperoni Pizza Man, and Freak CS. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. See how much better this trowel was looking with the benefit of this reference that I've got? Can you only imagine how good Nancy would look if I had done the same to her? You know, it's fine. Points, sharp points, sharp points. I like usernames. I my own username, I don't know. I'm bad at deciding names for things. So I always like to see some fun usernames. And that handle is crooked. And it's bothering me. And I don't like how Show Transform Controls is now in that cog. I don't know why they did that. It's annoying. Okay, so we have that and that. And I do want to move them because I feel like everything is just, I don't know, placed really boringly. So I'm going to actually move this way, like closer. And what time is it? Okay, I've got 8 more minutes of this, and then we're going to move on to Earthrise. Oh yeah, Mr. Joe, you noticed that as well? This gear cog they've made us now go to. I don't know. I mean, come on, stop changing stuff. We're used to this the way things are. Anyway, so will there be a prequel to the Crimson Diamond, but the game will be released on the Game Boy? No. Crimson Diamond stuff is all PC-ish. But the little mini games that I want to do, yeah, like I mentioned, I'd like to do like a little AGI game. I've talked about this for ages, and I do have an idea for it. And then the sequel is just going to be your bog standard EGA 320x200 text parser thing. Because I feel no need at all. Oh. Actually, I accidentally let go of that. To make a VGA game or a 3D game or, you know, I don't know, anything. A FMV game. My thing is this. This is what I like. And I'm going to stick with it. What if I put this a bit behind her? Let's copy this. Duplicate. Haha, that's really cool. Vulcan says, for decades now, when I save an animated GIF from the internet, I start the file name with _ as note to myself that it's an animated GIF. So _ mystery is like, Maple Mystery is like an animated Maple Mystery. Oh no, you opened Premiere Pro for the first time in years, so it was like completely unrecognizable, Mr. J. Mr. Joe. Oh yeah, I love Staircrest looks amazing. Beta Human. I love the style so much, and I do want to like I don't know. Does Aseprite have some sort of setting to do double wide pixel art or something? Yeah, I like fewer pixels. I like lower res. Like, I do like the Game Boy look, but it just for my own like game that I'd make, I probably wouldn't want that format. But yeah, I would love to make a Playdate game, of course. I did work on Recommendation Dog, but I'd love to make like an adventure game kind of thing for Playdate. Yeah, anything that's like it's either EGA or fewer colors, or 320 by 200 or less. That's what I like. I'm not interested in those more fancier, more colors or anything like that. I want this stuff. I'm just gonna paint out this one so it's not interfering, like this. And just move this. Oh, nope. Okay, nice. Okay, Marsman says Aseprite has 2 pixel wide modes, so that might be a really good opportunity for me to learn Aseprite. Because Photoshop certainly doesn't have that. Marsman says mini AGI prequel to TCD with Nancy solving a mystery at her boarding school. Well, it would be a Nancy Maple thing in it, so it would be an AGI Nancy Maple thing. Because I'd love to try to recreate her sprite in AGI in double wide. And yes, for Magpie, I actually have World of Horror, and I love it. It's beautiful. I would love to do something like that too. So we're gonna wonder if for the size of this is too big, too related to her body. So I think actually, because these shapes kind of are read fine, so I feel like it would be okay for me to make these smaller. So you can just no, we want contiguous there. So now these are their own thing. I feel like they could be smaller because they could be in the background. No, that's bad. Like now they look really tiny. Although the trowel looks fine, but the bucket probably has to be bigger again. That's fine. Yeah, the art direction, the art, I love that game a lot. And even that type of game too. Oh, okay, nice. I don't even said Julie, edit preferences. Okay, let's do this. Okay, actually, you can get to preferences by Control K. So let's do this. Preferences, workspace. Oh, a journeyman. Uncheck option, enable narrow options bar. Uncheck. It is unchecked. It is unchecked. Do I have to check it? Like that? Or uncheck it? It was already unchecked. Anyway, I know where to play with that now, so that's good. Cover her fart with the bucket. That's fine. And then we can put the land here. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Sorry, I say certain things a lot. I say but a lot. I say so a lot, and I say it's fine a lot, and I say nope. Cover her shoe, her leg. Okay, yes, the 160 by 200 pixel on EGA would be 5 to 3, so 2 for 1 would be close enough, I think. Yeah, because it's basically just like the 320, but it's halved, right? Because what I would do if I was doing that in Photoshop is I would just do it 160, I would do 320 by 200, and then I would smoosh it horizontally by 50%. But I'd love to just be able to work that at that resolution. Okay, this isn't doing too badly, but the next thing of business, which I don't think we're going to get to, is going to be figuring out what the bush line here behind Nancy. That's going to be the next thing. Which, like, come to think of it, might not even be that tricky. Yeah, oh, AGI Studio. You know what I was thinking? Like, if I'm going to make a game that looks AGI, like, what if I actually try to use SCI Companion or something? Or, like, AGI Studio... I guess it would have to be AGI Studio, because SCI Companion is obviously for SCI games. Ooh, I don't know. That's done. That's another thing. Oh, wow. Deleter says, I updated AGI Studio to use newer Qt libraries. I got... What's a Qt library? Qt library. Yeah. Tell me more about AGI Studio. Okay. Anyway, says, I recommend AGI Studio for development, but you can certainly import graphics or some other programs. So other programs could be used. Then, yeah, I could use ASPAR for the graphics and import them into AGI. Would be cool to do the draw steps, though. Oh, old version was very outdated and busted. Thank you, Deledrius, for your work in updating AGI Studio. That's the kind of thing I love to see. Okay. Oh, Maximus says we used AGI Studio to remaster Enclosure. It's fantastic. AGI is still AGI a bit rough. Oh boy. I'm sorely tempted. Because I've always said how much I admire the developers who actually develop for, like, DOS and stuff. That would be so cool to do. Just a tiny, tiny little, puny little micro game. I would like to do that. After all this. Deleter says, been wanting to revamp some of the UI, though, to be easier to use. Just need to spend more time on it. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Like, it's just, the retro community is amazing. And then, yeah, just speaking of the retro streaming community on Twitch, everyone's so amazing. And then you get people who are actually getting into, like, the stuff of how to make stuff with the old software. And it's incredible because, yeah, you can make the most amazing things that run on old hardware. I would love to do that. Yeah, like something like this is kind of fine, right? And it is past 11. Excuse me, 15. So I think we're gonna leave it at that. Like, that's not bad. Let's take a look at the progress we've made so far today. I'm gonna put this all in its own group. Okay, I feel like it's all the way up to here, right? All this? Yeah, so we went from here to here. It's not bad for a day's work. Jeremy says, oh, sorry about that. The workspace option adds that set of options. Control T for the transform controls if you don't want to manually hit the box. Also, I need to yell at Adobe for making the manual harder to reach. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, her hand is probably going to have to change because the way, like, her thigh would be, she would probably need to... I probably do need to rotate that when I think about it, because her thigh is like a raised column, right? And so she would probably want to put her hand around that column, not like down the column. So she probably... It probably would be like more like this, because people, like, there's ways that people want to put their bodies that is more comfortable, you know. So she probably would do this because of the way that the actual leg is here, which is kind of what I had before. You know, so... Because her leg is doing, you know, her leg is a tube that goes like this, right? So you'd want to have your hand go across the tube, because it would settle better that way. You can actually try to emphasize the shape of that too. Something like that. Okay, that's That's fine. That's good. I'm going to change the camera so I can save this out to, ooh, don't want to show that. Hope that's not on screen. Okay, that's good. That was my AGS. I had all my inventory icons, so that would have been spoilery. So I'm glad that didn't show up. I'm going to save this out to Google Drive. Google Drive. I sometimes feel really mush-mouthed, but I don't know. It's fine. Google Drive, head explode, duplicate. I don't know what my problem is. I'm not even doing that to be funny. It just sometimes it's easier to say those words that way because it's less articulate. All right. I might actually have to work on that off stream. Like I have to see what my next priorities are going to be for pre-June 6th. But I may have to work on that off stream. I hope I don't, but if I have to, I will. I shan't shy away. We're gonna move into Earthrise. Yes, I did it. 7 followers still. I feel like when I first started streaming Earthrise, it had 6, and now it has 7. So I'd like to think maybe I had something to do with that. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's get into it. I don't need to have a snack break or anything because I actually, like, when I got home from soccer, I just ate, like, dinner. So I'm still good. I'm good to go. Let's turn on Earthrise. So this is Earthrise. This was made by Matt Grusin, / Interstell in 1990, and if you want to learn more about Interstell and the games that they made, you can find the Moby Games entry for this game, Earthrise, in the links in Nightbot in chat. And also you can request Earthrise be added to GOG. Also, there's another link in chat for that. Because it's excellent. It is excellent. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The parser's a little bit challenging, but that's okay. Let's actually... Yeah, before we get into it, I would like to mention that the combination lock on the radio tower thingy that we opened... First of all, I can't even remember what was inside. Oh, you know what? We didn't open it on stream. Okay. Wait, why don't we go back to that? Let's rewind a little bit and get into that. Okay. I am so prepped. Okay, here we go. Turn on the Earthrise music. The gorgeous Earthrise music. There was, okay. Apparently, yeah, someone had, in my YouTube comments, told me what the combination was because they thought they had misunderstood where I got numbers from. Because I got some numbers from the oxygen tank room. There was actually a plaque. And so I thought the numbers were from that. And so he thought I had looked at some other numbers. And I hadn't. But that's okay, because I actually missed it. We were just in the room that the actual solution was. So we're actually going to do that. Ooh. Oh, did I actually... So we're going to get the legit combination for the combo lock. And that is this one. Okay. Which was, I believe, May 14th, Biomed database. Wait. Okay, did the database. Okay, did database. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to restore this. Oh, the beautiful, beautiful music. If that gets too loud for you... Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm turning that down. It's too loud for me. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, here we go. It's April 23rd. E-cake. Adrian and Eric the Bee Murder Simulator or Eric's Big D. We're gonna... I don't know what we need Eric for. I'm sure we need Eric for something. He's key to the whole business. But we're not going to deal with Eric until we are clear about what we need him for. So, this is the room we're actually supposed to get the combination for the lock. And it's actually a very important thing. And actually, I want to go back to my restorers because I want to see if... Was there anything else I did on the 21st? We were going to do that. We did the down force field. I can't remember if the save has the down force field, but that's near the combination lock thing anyway, so we can easily check that. I should have watched back a bit of my own Let's Play, but I did not. Porcupine with magnet, I think we already did. Okay, but we're gonna start with this 364 points. I don't think there's any thing to help us tell us what our points are until we actually get more points. I don't think. Okay, there's cloud saves in this game. What? Oh, clear saves. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've been looking at Steam too much. Okay, there's that bulletin board. Look, bulletin board. You can't read them. You're too far away. So that's the thing. This is a thing where this is the perfect thing for field glasses. Use field glasses on bulletin board. Okay, now this is the trick where I know what to do, but I don't know how to do it. Look through field glasses. Oh my gosh, that's going to be too long. Glasses at bulletin board. No. Oh, I did it. Oh my gosh, there was just enough room for that. Okay. Hey, those binoculars work pretty well. Notice new combination R3, L1, R6, L4. Doug. Okay, so that's what we needed to get from that. I had totally missed that, but yeah, the person who in my YouTube comments who thought I got it, it was misunderstanding. It was easy misunderstanding because the oxygen room plaque with the numbers actually had all these numbers in it as well. So I thought maybe it was encoded somehow. Okay, so it's R3, L1, R6, L4. Doug. Thanks, Doug. Could have been a gruesome death reading the combination wrong. Combination is the same as that on my luggage. Sadly, I forgot the combo. Yeah, exactly. Moral recordings. It would be perfect in this game, like if you could strain your eyes and then have an embolism. Yeah, yeah, it's at the bulletin board over there. And we got 384. Okay, so we have 384 points right now. Okay. Which means maybe that is going to give me a hint to whether I've done other stuff. Porcupine 3... Oh, no, we got to 399 points. Okay. I don't even remember how we did this. So let's save this. I'm so sorry about how poorly organized I am. Let's save here. Got combo 384 points. Got combo 384 points. And let's quickly restore ooh, because I forget what ooh was. You think I'd remember what ooh was. Ooh. Oh, holodeck. We haven't gone to the holodeck yet? Okay, you know what? I should just restore my most recent game, which was this one. We're just going to do that. Okay, we're going to just do that. We're going to go back to the security room, because I don't want to have to do the whole holodeck again. Upper security, upper central hub. Upper central hub. Security room. Okay, so that's close. It's close. Okay. I don't need to put my helmet on, because this is a safe zone here, so let's just quickly revisit this. Okay. And what we were going to do is we're going to try to see what we can do about that monster, the green insect monster, but instead we're going to have the combo. Yeah, there is something to be said for just keeping all your passwords at your desk, especially if you work from home, right? Because in a way, hackers can't get it. Look through I can't believe this worked, first of all. Binoculars. I did it right. At bulletin. 414. Okay, so now we're 414. So that's good. Okay. And now we're gonna head up to that thingy thing. The place. Right. The combo place tower. Now that we have a clear objective. And I did miss something else too. And this was something that the person told me, and it's totally legit that they did, because I actually tried to perform this action, but because of the parser, it didn't do it. So we're gonna be able to do that too. But I had the right idea, so I don't mind being told if I have the right idea for something, but I just couldn't get the parser to do it. Red light illuminated. Okay, south. Okay, so this is gonna be fine. We need to get out of here. We need to go upstairs. Onto the planet. I'm very excited. We have more than half the points in this game now. But what's exciting is we're only half done. That's very excellent. Oh, and this is actually a green light thing. So there's oxygen through this. I'm learning. But I'm going to save just in case. We're going to do May 28th. May 28th, 414, 0.2 combo. Because, yeah, this is fine, right? Okay, so, yeah, next room is the bad one. So we're going to pop that a helmet on. And we're going to head out. And then the combo lock, yes, is nearby. And then also the other thing that I missed is also nearby. With something apparently that I'm really wanting. So I really hope, you know, we all have our fingers crossed for a screwdriver. Hopefully we're going to acquire one soon. And then the world will be our oyster. Okay, here's combo lock. Dave, good to see you again. Happy Crimson Tuesday, and hope your stream went well too, and the art's going well. Turn, dial, 3 right. Okay, turn, dial, 1 left. Turn, dial, 6 right. Turn, dial, 4 left. Lock opens, pops off, and drops in the dust below. Yes. What is this thing called again? Electrical box. Open box. I got so excited I forgot how many points. I didn't see how many points we got. Pull off the cover and toss it aside. Look in box. Uh-oh, there's a pair of wires in here. Uh-oh. Oh no, I smell trouble. Okay, save. I smelled electrocution in my near future. May 21. 2 wires. Where is? Okay, do I have wire cutters? Yes, I do. I'm going to just try to take them. Particular wire is of no use to you. It's too small. What? Cut wires. Haha! Are you sure you want to do that? No, I'm not absolutely sure. Yes, just do what I say. I love the writing. Okay, chat. 1 in chat if I should cut the wires. 2 in chat if I should not do that. David TK, happy Crimson Tuesday. YOLO! Boom time. Okay. Well, in this game we've died many a death, and I don't fear death in this game. This is actually pretty funny. Okay. Clearly we want to. Let's do it. Yes, just do what I say. Okay. You take your trusty wire cutters. When the face is pruned, the action goes boom. You take your trusty wire cutters and savagely attack the wires. They are irreversibly severed. Did I lose points? Okay, no. I think I gained points. Right? 433. Okay, I'm a little bit disappointed. Look at them now. Yes! Should have did a good job on those wires. I don't even know if that was a good idea. But this fellow here, I searched him, right? I searched the suit, but that's not what they want. Search pocket. Look in pocket. Look in suit. Not in very... Oh, see? The suit is not in very good shape. You wonder what happened to the previous inhabitant. Surely he didn't leave it here intentionally. There appears to be a screwdriver in one of the pockets. This is what we've been waiting for. There's 2 places to unscrew screws. And now we have a screwdriver. I couldn't be more pleased. Take the screwdriver from the suit pocket and carry it with you. Bill consists, but how is severing the wires different from any other no-take-back action in an adventure game like eating custard pie? The difference, at least in Earthrise, is that when Eric died, our African bee, we lost all of our points. And when we wrecked the wires, we gained points. So I feel like at least with this game, if you do something that's good, you're going to get points. And if you do something that's dooming you, you will lose points or your head will explode. 448. 448. Yes. KQ5 taught me a valuable lesson to not feed custard pies to birds. I feel like Matt's got us here. Like, Matt's not going to do us dirty. I want to get... no. Let me on. Because I think at the top of this there is a screw panel, right? If I do recall correctly. I like these like scenes where you go up and up and up. It's kind of nice. Yes, there is this. We have to unscrew this. Unscrew. Oh, I didn't look at the screwdriver. Screwdriver. This is a standard flathead screwdriver. It's in good shape. Unscrew panel. You don't... What? Use screw... Do I have to do this 4 times? 4... Unscrew. What? Look panel. Access panel? Panel's closed. There's a screw holding it closed. Turn... Screw... I don't know why I do that. Screwdriver. What? Use screwdriver on screw. Why? Yeah, it should make your head explode every time you make any game unwinnable, Beta Human. Because I want in. Unscrew access pan. I want access with screwdriver. Use screwdriver. That was an accident. On access panel. Look access panel. Panel's closed. Screw is holding it closed. Screwdriver. Combine. Introduce screwdriver to screw. It can't, I don't want this. Okay. Remove screw. Oh, Bill Coon. Remove screw with screwdriver. Ah. Drink screwdriver. Thank you, Bill Coon. Okay, you remove the screw and toss it aside. 458. Sweet. Thank you. Though you had it, Bill Coon. You had it. You fire all photon torpedoes while reading obviously. Open access. It won't budge. It has to be open electronic. What? Oh, I gotta push. There's a button. There's a button. There's a button. Push button. Ugh. Button. Open. What? But you gave me points. There is no power to this platform, so the electric motors that open the access panel won't work. Remember those wires you cut below? Hey. Hey. I'm playing by your rules. This is how you do it. This is how you do it? This is how you want to be? This is how you want to be. I should have saved it before I did that. I did, right? Look. Oh, yeah, I did. Fine. At least these are two things are close together. Look and search. Smack King. Oh, Matt, you little devil. But we got it. And just for good measure, after I finish this part of the game, I will wreck those wires. Okay. Remove screw with screwdriver. Push button open. Yes. Hello. The panel's opened, revealing a set of pulleys. Presumably they have something to do with moving the antenna. 458. Okay, I'm back at 458. Okay. Okay. So let's save. How's my oxygen? 8. Okay, we got still plenty of air. It's good. Save. It's good. 450. We're back 450. Okay. I ate the cake. Okay. Okay, wait. I like that name of that once I'm saving it. Defeated blog. That must be a typo. Okay, I don't remember what that was. Okay. May 21. Pulleys at... What is that called again? Dish? Satellite dish? Okay. Okay. Can I just get mashed up in the pulleys? No. Look pulley. The pulleys are connected by belts, and the gears further inside the unit look a little worn. Pulleys are turning slowly, and the belts look pretty tight. Someone left a Phillips screwdriver in here. Ah, now we have... Oh, I bet the holodeck needs a Phillips screwdriver. Take screwdriver. Which? Phillips. You kneel down and reach for the Phillips screwdriver. Yeah, I saw... Gee, it's really in there. Ah. Rah. Ouch. You got your fingers caught in one of the belts. Luckily, you were able to tear it free before it got crushed. Oh, you little tease. Oh, you little tease. Oh. Uh-oh. While tearing your finger free of that belt, you managed to tear a tiny little hole in the fabric of your pressure suit. Your finger feels kind of funny. Oh, you... Oh, wow! Oh my gosh, that's the best one yet. You just did a wonderful impression of a garden hose. Next time, be more careful with your pressure suit. Oh my! You have been disseminated. Alright, I mean, like, kinda, sure. I mean, technically. Woo! Space Roberta. That was great, though, right? This game. Oh, this game. Okay, now we gotta wreck. Now we gotta wreck it. Wreck it, Ralph. I gotta wreck it. That was fantastic. That's some turbo vacuum. That's the best. My favorite death so far is that one. Yeah, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. Oh my gosh. This game. Mess up them wires. Cut wires with wire cutters. Yes, heck yes. What? Cut wire with wire. Is it 2 words? Wire cutters. Yes, heck yes. Yes, I've done it. Take that, pulleys. Yeah, it's a nice little music bit. That, yeah, the scaling was wonderful. Oh, so good. Yes. Take screwdriver. Retrieve the Phillips screwdriver from the gearbox. But is there another screwdriver in there? Because I don't think so, right? Regular. You got that a while ago. Okay. Yes. Phillips screwdriver has seen some use, but is in pretty good condition. I love this game with the buttons and pulleys and panels. 2 different kinds of screwdrivers. What more could you want? This should be on the back of the box. Yeah. Okay. So we can now unscrew the holodeck panel with the Phillips, I'm sure. More recording says, we all know there's no way to reattach 2 wires that haven't cut through. No, why would you? It's fine. Now we got to decontaminate. Oh, wait, that's not it. Wrong way. Wait, oops, oh, you know what? I just went the wrong place. That's my bad. We got to go through decontamination. Because I'm sure something awful will happen if we don't. Oxygen check. 80. Okay. Tons of breathing air. Oops. Okay. Wait. I got a map for this outside part too. Okay. Oh, this is like, yeah, the broken thing. Okay. Actually up from here. And up from here. Can we bash this also? Hit dome with hammer. Can we wreck this too? Look. Observatory. Hit observatory. No, probably not, because we probably need to use that, right? It's fine. Okay. We have a ladder. Okay, and then we get in, we can decontaminate. We're going to check out the holodeck panel with its screws, its tasty, tasty Phillips screws. And then, I don't know what. Okay, we're going to take off our helmet. Press button. Personnel. Oh yes, and save, of course. I will save. And then to the holodeck. Great. Hair tangles a bit. You feel properly decontaminated. Fantastic. And then we need to. This is the hub area, and now the holodeck is. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. The holodeck is. It's in a no oxygen area, so gotta be mindful of that. But the holodeck itself has oxygen, so we don't. I don't think we need to top up. We're still pretty good for oxygen. So, but I will save. Oxygen level 75. That's pretty good. Save. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, old school J, that decontamination beam is a fantastic PC speaker sound. In fact, it's one of the better ones in this, to be honest. May 21 to northwest to holodeck. To unscrew. I'm going to call it unscrew. Because I believe I've heard that term. Okay. So, here. I don't think you can look into this suit, but I will try. Look in suit. Yeah, okay, so this one doesn't have anything in it, except holes. Lots of holes. Time check, 11:46, okay. Whew, I would usually probably end off now, but I need to see. We're going to end off by seeing what is in, I wonder. Okay, I'm going to take off my helmet. Okay. I wonder if we should save the epic removal of the panel for the next one. Because there's always, it's always nice to have something to look forward to for the next one. I love these scenes. Okay, so here's where this is. So let's look at the panel. I mean, I'm sure it's Phillips. Look, screws. Yeah, see? The 4 small screws securing... I don't know why I turned into a 20s gangster. The 4 small screws securing the access panel are the cross point type and look very tight. Cross point is Phillips. So yeah, like... I call them pluses, but I guess this is the technical term. Look very tight. Oh no, is this... Okay, is this going to be a matter of I need something else to do this with? I don't know. Beta human. What do we want? Instant gratification. When do we want it now? Okay, fine. Fine. I will save it though. And I will try them now. Because I can't have you waiting for a week in suspense. Just every day you're eating breakfast and you're like, I wonder if Julia can unscrew that tight panel with her Phillips screwdriver in that game from 30 years ago. Or 40 or whatever. Okay. May 21. Remove screw. Coitons for you? Coitons? Oh, moral recording says the devil screw because the screw heads strip after maybe two goes. Oh. Purple tentacle, good to see you. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Remove screws with screwdriver. And it's going to ask me which one, right? Like, yeah, let's try the regular one. Using your new... I said regular. I didn't choose the Phillips. Using your new Phillips screwdriver, you remove and promptly lose the 4 screws. You move the access panel and set it aside. 488. 488! Okay. It's bugged. Yeah, let's report this bug. Oh, Coitons. Okay, Curtain's like a 1920s gangster threat. Okay, Coitons. It's Coitons. Funny, yeah, it's funny when... Yeah, because I would expect that it would, say you don't have the right one, right? So anyway, look at panel. This is some sort of power patching bay There are several regulators and some test connections here. There's one noteworthy power cable running across the panel. Looks like it could handle an impressive amount of amperage. I don't know. Remove power cable? Using your trusty wire cutters, you attack the large cable. It takes you a second to cut through such a thick cable, but you eventually manage to cut through both ends. Are we going to get electrocuted? Ah, you take the freshly cut wire. Look wire. 503. Aw. 503. This is a short piece of high tension cable. Nice. Okay. Wow. Look, it was so cool the way those monitors went out. Ah, okay. Old School J has some insight. That's by design in terms of the screws, because Phillips screws were designed to cam out rather than over torque because they are intended for aircraft or industrial applications. There's an alternative called Posi drive, that don't do that, but nobody uses them. Of course, if we're all standardized on Robertson screws, that wouldn't even be an issue. See, I don't. Okay, I know the flathead and I know the Phillips, and then there's the square one. What's the square one called? And those are all the ones I know. I know like an Allen key in terms of turning things with, but that's all I got. What's a shape is a what's a shape? What's a Posi drive screw? And what is a Robertson? Which one's a square? Oh, square one's a Robertson. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. But this, I loved it. Yeah, I loved how those they blinked out one at a time. That was fantastic. Okay. And I'm wondering if we'll find something unusual in the holodeck now that we've turned it off. We're going to save that for later. We're going to save that for next week. I'm going to save now. Save as... Eat cake. No. I want to know, like, what's a Posi drive screw? Oh, there are T-shaped screws. I had fun with those when trying to replace some deck boards last week. I had a mixed match of screw types. No, that's fantastic. Oh, hey, Robertson screws were invented in Canada. Ah, fantastic. And Purple Tentacle just bought a T5 Torx screwdriver so I could open up my 8-bit DOE controllers to make them less wonky, but I can't get two of the screws out. Ah. More recordings in my advanced age, I've grown to love and appreciate Torx and hex head screws. Oh, hex head. Huh. But I figure, like, when it gets to that number of sides, doesn't it just get harder to screw and unscrew? Or I don't know. May 21, 503, broke holodeck. On purpose. First. Broke holodeck. Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? It's not even the 21st anymore. What am I doing? It's the 20th. I wish it was the 21st. Oh, darn it. Okay, let's save again. No one corrected me? I did it right once. Okay. May 28. 503 points. Broke holodeck. Right. Cool. Didn't notice? Ooh, hybrid Phillips Robertson screwdrivers. There should be a guy named Phillips Robertson. I bet there is. Philip Robertson. Except both drivers and work with neither can get bent. Yeah, today's June 31st for you, even with oh my gosh. Okay, we're done. We're gonna find someone to raid. This was excellent. We got a lot of work done in the game. We broke some stuff in the proper sequence, and then we worked on the key art. So I'm grateful for that. Yeah, like next week I don't know. Maybe we'll be picking up where we left off with the key art. Maybe not. Oh my goodness. Okay, so next week. Okay, where's the calendar? Okay, next week. Okay, that'll be ahead of the big news announcement that's happening on June 6th. Which, just to remind everybody, there is going to be some big Crimson Diamond news. I'm doing it the proper PR way now, because I didn't know how. The big Crimson Diamond news is going to be debuting during the IGN pre-show on June 6th. So there is you can check out IGN on YouTube. If you just, I mean, they've got like 18 million subscribers. So I bet if you just put IGN into the YouTube search bar, they should come up. That's where I'm assuming the announcement's going to be. And it's a big announcement. That's happening. But we're going to have a stream ahead of that time, and I'm probably going to be nervous about that. But it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Maybe by then I will have the key art done completely, all painted and gorgeous. I don't know. I got to figure out what my next thing I need to attack is. So. Oh, for Magpie, you told. Oh, yes. Before Magpie had a joke about screwdrivers. Said that there's a Robert Pattinson, but I think he's known for hammers. Hammers. Is that like because he's a hammy actor? I don't know. Okay. I don't have a favorite. Okay, if I had to pick a favorite screwdriver head, I guess I have to pick the Canadian one. My favorite's the one I just learned about today, which is Robertson, the square one. Oh, and it also looks like a pixel. There we go. Okay. Oh, nice. Disaster Squad. We did some stuff. We broke the holodeck on purpose. We broke some wires. We got blasted into space by the propulsion of a bloody finger that we created on ourselves, which is amazing. And yeah, we got some good work done in the key art. And now we are going to look for someone to raid. The pixel head screwdriver. Yes, exactly. Anyway, that's my favorite one. I've decided. Okay. I'm going to turn on some music. And we're going to look for someone to raid. And as usual, the protocol for this is we're going to look for someone streaming the Crimson Diamond. It happened once, and in 4 years it happened once, and how excited were we all? I don't think it's going to happen tonight, though, but that's fine. Yeah, don't cut your finger in space, you'll be blasted into infinity. Don't do that. Yeah, Purple Tentacle, good to see you. Okay, no one is playing Crimson Diamond. When is anyone playing Crimson Diamond Chapter 1, which is deactivated now, so that'd be surprising. No. Huh. Okay, is anyone playing the Colonel's Bequest? Yes, I cannot also wait until the full game drops, but I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. I'm probably going to be super conflicted about that, because it's been a huge part of my life for, like, more than 6 years, and my life is just changed a lot from then till now, and it's going to be a real weird feeling when it's all over. Okay, no one is playing Colonel's Bequest, so we're not going to go there, because that doesn't exist, but we're going to look at our old usuals. The usual suspects. What do we have? Do we have any EGA? I'm not seeing any EGA in my usual suspects. So, no, I'm not seeing any. Yeah, no EGA. Thank you for checking my list. No EGA on my list, which you know what that means. That means we're rating Robot Spacer, who, oh my gosh. Okay, so Robot Spacer, after more than 100 hours, did get to like a quiz section of Mount PD Island. And he filled it out to the best of his ability after playing this game for more than 100 hours. And it told him he got 0 to 25% correct. And then he did the questionnaire again. And some of the questions were different because he answered them differently. He got different follow-up questions. And then the game told him he got 0 to 25% correct. And it was incredible. But apparently, the game will lie to you about that, which is the meanest thing I've ever heard. But he could do it tonight, you guys. He could win tonight. This could be the night, and he still doesn't give up. Oh, the laughs we had when he got that second 0 to 25% like completion on that game. And it is beautiful. The game is beautiful. I'm gonna give Robot Spacer a shout out, but we're gonna go there. It was incredible. So there was someone. Okay, first of all, apparently no one has finished this game to 100% completion. It just hasn't happened. I don't know where the developers of this game are anymore. Like maybe they've all like changed their names and moved to different places, but I don't know if why no one's contacted them about this game to ask them about it or what, but it's a big, huge mystery. There is a French guide to this game, and someone that comes to Robot Spacers chat really frequently is working on an English translation, and so knows more about the game probably than just about anybody, because he even found errors in the original French guide, which I guess was also written by fans. So there is very little documentation about this game, and what there is questionable. So it's a lot of figuring stuff out, and it's kind of amazing to think that after all these years and after, people have been playing these DOS games and everything for so long, there could be mysteries like this. It's really alluring in a way. Yeah, and Edenway says maybe the game is bugged and it's impossible to get 100%. Yes, that is probably the actual explanation for that. But I would love if we could find some, wouldn't it be incredible if you could go to France and track down one of the developers of this game and just get the inside scoop on how to completely rock that game. I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna raid Robot Spacer. Definitely one of my favorite streamers. It's super relaxing to watch. Played a lot of good stuff, and is playing this thing, which he's still figuring out some of the mechanics after 100+ hours, and is super patient. Not like me. You guys all know how I play games, and I give up, and I need help, and I ask for help frequently. But the Robot Spacer does not. So we're going to go there. Ubisoft is the publisher of, are you kidding? Of Mao PD Island? Wait a second. What did Ubisoft publish? What did they do? What have they done? Okay, we're going to go over there. I'll see you guys all next week. I'm not sure what we'll do. The best case scenario is I'm actually finished the key art. I don't think that's going to happen, but never know. And we'll do something. All right, I'll see you guys over there. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And thank you so much for spending your time with me. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I got to thank the people for the raid. Thank you, Ted Bob, for the raid. DC Bueller, thank you for the raid. Bill Bull, thank you for the raid. You guys are awesome. Again, also thank you for the follows and welcome. Welcome. Okay, see you guys over there. Let's do this. Let's do it.